You are good.
All right. Good morning. You changed the background here?
We did.
You gonna make a difference?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It fills it out. Yeah, it fills out a little bit more. Yeah.
Looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. People seem to complain. I don't know. It's not your fault because we moved. It was initially you had it set because I was there, right?
Yes.
Good enough. Oh, I'm already so sick of doing this show again. I was just dreading it all morning. I'm like, I got this fucking thing again. Porter was like, you just do unnamed. You can just do the others. He's like, hey. I'm like, no. This fucking thing.
It's your fault.
Stuck doing it.
50 minutes, though. That's all you need to do, right?
I don't think it matters at all if I do it. I don't even know if it matters if I do the show anymore. I think people have also thought I just stopped doing the show. So here we are.
They're 6 months behind everything anyway if you stopped.
What's that?
So they're 6 months behind everything anyway if you stopped. They'd realize, next
That's
year.
true. Well, you're a paid Barstool person, so you know.
I am, yeah.
You know what it's like.
It's funny, the email they sent to me, they're like, just so you know, you're not an employee, you're not getting, they like really emphasize on that. Like, yeah,
Probably legally?
I get it.
They have to do that legally or
yeah,
no?
It's like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
There you go.
You probably didn't like that for tax purposes.
No, that's all right. I paid my taxes.
I got killed in taxes. I always get money because I pay a lot of money in taxes.
Yeah. Right.
I got killed this year.
Yeah.
Did you just get anything back or you just get a little slap on the wrist? This one was like worse?
There was like a 8 or 9 grand I had to pay or something.
That's
Maybe you're not taking out enough in your
Sometimes.
paycheck.
No, I don't think that's it. How much fucking else can be taken out of my paycheck? Are you crazy? I'm going to show it to you?
Is it the extras?
I never see my paycheck, but
like the live shows and whatnot, maybe? That's just added income?
That's on the side. I don't report that. Am I supposed to do that?
It's just that bag of cash from Plymouth.
Which I haven't seen nickel one yet from Laconia. So,
really?
Yeah.
That happens every show. They just
usually like 2 or 3 months.
Then all of a sudden they send your producers like all your confidential information.
Oh, really?
Remember that time they sent me like
Oh,
detail?
that idiot.
And I just forwarded it to you. And yeah.
That was what led to me getting in a fight with Erica during Surviving, season 1.
Right.
That's right. The late Erica Nardini, Baden, Ayers, whatever the hell her name
How's
is.
the podcast going?
You got me. Who the hell knows? I don't know. I haven't spoken to her, and she's been gone for what, a year now?
I think so, yeah.
I have not spoken to her. Not one word.
Yep.
What's going on? Did you play golf yesterday?
Yeah, play with Nipples and Gorman.
Oh, well, Mr. and Mrs. Gorman.
No, I don't think he's old enough to drive yet, but Mr. Gorman, I played with him 2 or 3 times. He's a solid player. Nipples is good.
He's much older than his wife, as you always tell
26
me.
years.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Nipples is good? Nipples told us that he could, or was that what's his face? Peltier.
No, that was Nipples.
I thought Peltier showed us that too, that he could hit like 300 yards.
Yeah, but then Peltz like showed you the phone app and it showed like 120. I don't know.
There's no way Nipples can hit 300 yards.
No, I think he told me he drives about like 280. Then I added like 40 yards to it and just told everyone
no chance.
He's built like a bowling ball.
He's also old. Like he's like old.
I don't think he's as old as you think he is.
Technology has gone.
I think he's probably
such
younger
a long
than you.
way.
Why do I hit it? Nipples my age?
Probably.
I feel like this is the theme of the show. I said to her, you do believe Nipples is my age? That feels impossible.
It does feel impossible, yeah. Yeah. He's a good golfer, though.
How old are you? 47? 46?
I'll be
45?
52 in October. I'll be 52.
Oh, really? Good for you.
Yes.
Look good.
Big
What's
portion
that?
of the show or anything? Said it wasn't a big portion.
Oh,
of the
yeah,
show,
the
or-
fake 50th
Kirk
birthday a
mentions
couple
it.
times.
Fake.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
That's
not
fair.
fake. Why can't I? Well, first of all, I'm in clubs. Justin says he's going to get that taken care of. Didn't happen.
Oh, I'm still.
I'm trying.
I have no faith, none. Zero.
What do you mean? I'm
That's
getting
another
paid for
Montante
Barstool. Oh, get the
fraud.
fuck outta here.
You've been telling me that for
Listen,
like a year. I
listen.
have no.
Don't
I
you
have
worry.
zero. I don't worry.
Don't
'Cause I have no worry because I know it's not going to happen.
That'll
I have
happen.
no.
That's like one of the most protected sectors of Barstool, though. It's a tough one.
Of
That's a
which
tough
I
one
am
to crack.
a fairly decent member of that community.
I would
though.
say so,
Like,
yes.
I'm very good friends with the guy who runs that thing.
Yep.
And I'm sort of a golf. Don't be surprised if I'm in this Creator Classic. I'll just say that right now.
Ooh, okay.
So, like, I'll be in the Ryder Cup, and I'm, the face of. If I didn't 6-putt that one mini golf hole, all this wouldn't have happened. The one in Auburn. That's what Dave quote tweeted it, and we were doing mini
right.
golf like
Yes.
3
That's
months
where it
later.
started.
Yes.
That's where it all started.
That's right.
That's where it all started.
Yep.
It was an awful moment, but it led to this. Led to more losses, and more hatred, and more people who hate me, and I hate them. So, such is life. Such is life. Imagine if I wasn't in that mini golf tournament.
Tough.
Goodbye.
Oh, Boersville.
Useless.
Who would be the top 2 people then getting it?
Well, do you have David Witt? I mean,
Yeah, but even then they kind of
Dave Witt did a great
fueled off
job
you.
as co-captains. As the best players, as the leaders of that team.
Jeff would have to step up. Yeah, I don't know.
Jeff is down on calling it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
He's not happy about that.
Jeff's
It was just like, that's not
he's
that big of a
gossipy.
deal. We're all
He's
different.
gossipy.
Very gossipy.
Just
I
because
think
I
he admit
criticized it. Listen,
Jeff called me yesterday, though. Hadn't listened to it. I'll give Jeff credit. I know this guy hates me, but Jeff said you got to listen to Mick's last episode, which I hadn't listened to, We were after Turtleboy, and it was
Yeah, he
actually
did.
very funny.
Yeah, but then Montante got on the phone and he did
it was
basically a
terrible.
180.
That was terrible. What do you mean?
For me?
Yeah, no. Like you helped educate him a little bit on Turtleboy, didn't you?
Yeah,
No, but,
Remember that?
no, but the rant was. I didn't care if it's right. I was just
Oh,
funny.
okay. Yeah,
Mick,
yeah, it was
when Mick
decent.
rants like that's very funny.
Yeah.
I'll give Mick that. He's a very, he was defending us,
Yeah.
so we appreciate that. Though
Turtleboy.
he hates us, we still defend him.
Turtleboy who pled the fifth the other day. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the legal. We'll call him. They want us to call him. Call him. See why he pled the fifth.
I mean, my legal expertise, that makes me think that he might be trying to obviously protect himself, that something could come down the line on him.
Boy, you are a legal expert.
Listen, am I wrong?
Well,
I'm about to lie.
I have a different take on that.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I would say because he wants to cover the case. So if he
Yeah, you can't. I would think. Is it going on right now today?
I don't believe so. I think opening statements are next Tuesday.
Did you watch the thing on HBO?
No. Some of it. I don't know.
Hello.
Hey, Montante is calling you a pussy for pleading the fifth.
Get the fuck out of here.
That just happened. That
Get the
just
fuck outta
happened.
here.
Oh, please. I got in the courtroom, didn't I?
What's the? I actually legitimately don't know. So Cullinane, who is has tried to put you in prison in the past,
Successfully.
Yeah.
said
has.
that that's true. He did succeed. Said what makes sense to me is that if you're going to cover the case, you'd probably want to plead the. Is that
Correct.
why or no?
If I'm on the witness list,
Right.
then I'm sequestered. That's the whole reason that he put me on the witness
Oh,
list.
so you would be sequestered during it.
So I can't talk about it. So
Right,
I can't do
right.
my show. I can't report on it.
So that's
So
it. Then.
he had zero intention of calling me whatsoever. So if he wants to play that game, I got rights too. I'm
Right.
covering the case, period. Like, that's my number one thing. I'm not giving up my livelihood. And if the downside of that is that Montante calls me a pussy, then so be it. That's
Yeah.
I mean, look. I mean, that's tough.
Tough to
When
argue.
a legal expert like Mike Montante
Yep,
is saying
that's
that,
why.
it's tough to come back.
But
from that.
realistically, I mean, you do a live show. The individuals could call in or get in contact with you,
course.
and live on the air, you could answer the questions that you would be forced to answer on the stand. They could approach you just like you approach the other witnesses, right?
Who could approach me?
Like I'm just saying, like somebody.
Well,
Like,
so you mean
I
like
don't know
you mean like
legally.
you mean like a troll or
like
something?
hypothetically, could Hank Brennan just randomly call your Saturday night show and ask you the questions that he would? I'm just asking you that.
Yeah, I guess he could, but
Right.
I get the key point here is that they did this to try to take away my ability to make a living,
Yeah,
right?
they-
And my
muzzle
ability to. So like under other circumstances, maybe I'd consider it. But like if you're just doing this to troll me, which is all this is, Hank Brennan is just trolling me by trying to stop me from talking about doing my show during this, entire trial, then I'm going to assert my Fifth Amendment rights. So be it.
Yeah, to me it's a no-brainer. I would do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't. What is that?
Yeah, I'm
Montante?
also under
It's good
criminal. Like,
What's that?
I'm also under indictment. You know what I mean? And they would like to indict me again, I'm sure, on something. So why would I go up there and give these bad faith actors the chance to misinterpret something I say intentionally? Well, why would I do that? I mean, that's stupid. What do I gain out of that?
Right.
How'd you like your portrayal on the HBO show?
I thought it was okay in the second one, but towards the end, I think in the fourth episode, they did the whole Turtleboy bad thing.
Yeah.
Turtleboy
That was
makes
inevitable.
Brian
That was
Albert
definitely gonna
Well,
bad.
you knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's you can't trust
Yeah,
anybody.
I mean, it's just amazing. These grown ass men, Colin Albert, Brian Albert, all these people say, "Oh, I'm so intimidated by Turtleboy." Michael Proctor and Yuri Buchanan actually had to tell a grand jury that, like, I felt unsafe around them. They have a badge and a gun. I have a bullhorn. Who's winning that fight? I mean, give me a break. These guys are such cowards and pussies for, basically having to get up there and admit they're like, I'm scared of Turtleboy. He makes me sad. Like, how pathetic.
I feel like we've talked about this case for too long. The higher ups might get upset with us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh
I
yeah,
feel like
the
it's gone on
Barstool.
too
Yeah,
long.
for sure. The Barstool people are bring it down. That's just one thing they hate is the. When was the last time you talked to Karen Reed?
Here and there. She's short lately. I think she's getting ready for trial. Plus, it's like they're dying to get trying to tie her to me. So I think
Right.
it's probably best if we just wait till after the trial to.
I was actually talking to Cullinane, but yeah. I guess you can. What was the last time you cut steak with her, Dave?
It's been a while. I would imagine.
The Karen Reed people hate Dave
They do.
Turtleboy? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not fans.
What, I guarantee it's classic Cullen because you flip flop the entire time, right?
Every topic of my life, I flip flop.
Yeah, on this one you've really
You
flip flop.
can't be in the
Yes,
middle
but I
on
also
this.
feel like I'm not that far off from what the normal person walking down the street consumes.
Yeah, but
they change their mind on things.
You've been sort of involved in this though.
Not I mean, I've done TikTok videos.
Do you think she's
about it.
innocent or guilty?
I think she is innocent.
Oh, you have flip-flopped
But I- no,
5,000 times on this.
but I
Justin,
the
no.
reason
saying that because Turtleboy's
No, that is
That
not
is
true. That
definitely
is not
true.
true.
You
That
are
is
a
not-
pussy.
You are.
You are a
No, you're a
pussy.
pussy because you don't talk about it because Dave Portnoy doesn't want you to. However, hold on. The only thing that I really care about in the case, I've said this, is the federal government hired people to say what happened. Was it were the injuries caused by a car or not? They said they were not. That's what I care the most about.
Is that
but
the
am I
Arco
willing?
people?
I just don't like her voice. I kind of hope she goes. I don't like. She annoys me. I think she's.
She could be the worst person in the world. It doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, who cares? She
Well, who do you
could be
think?
the
Who do you
devil.
think you're talking to? I want people I don't like to go to jail. I don't care if they're innocent or guilty. I assume she's innocent, but like she's annoying. She did. You have to agree. She came across badly in the HBO thing.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. It
Right.
wasn't good. I think if they did a documentary on Jen McCabe, she would come across even worse.
No question.
You know,
No
it's just-
question. No question.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've said 1,000%. Kirk Minahan guarantee. There's no chance 12 people will find her guilty. Zero chance.
No, but they could mistrial. You know,
Yeah, I think that-
50 chance for mistrial.
And that, but they're not. They won't fucking do this a third time, will they? They can't.
I don't think they're going to.
Oh,
They said they're not going to stop.
It's ever going to
Yeah,
end.
they said. Yeah, at the end of the documentary, they're like they assured us that they will just keep going and going.
Which you kind of want. You kind of want. You don't want her to be found. But then what do you do when she's found innocent?
Right.
Then
It's
yeah,
boring.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you don't
I
want
mean, you want the
Yeah,
fucking.
You want to go back to
Yeah.
ratchets?
Yeah, I mean, really, yeah. I mean, you get the point.
Fine. All these people have been selling their food stamps on Facebook for the last 2 years.
That's true. I just saw some woman in Webster sold her couch for $26, and she's got away with it.
Exactly.
What the
They've been
fuck?
getting away with it.
not
They've been getting
right.
away with it.
What's the deal with yesterday's story? Because you see that story you wrote about the juror, and I know Fanning
Yes,
had some
yes,
role in the
yes,
juror.
yes,
What was
yes.
Fanning's role in that?
That's the question. Somehow it got. I mean, Fanning is the one who ultimately reported this alleged misconduct, where 6 weeks prior the woman had talked about the case at a bar in Dedham. He's the one who reported it. How did he know? I mean, he doesn't know the juror personally. He doesn't know the jurors. They had a relationship or something. That guy. So he got their relationship went sour the day before closing statements, and she goes and confronts him about it and says, "I know you've been lying to me." Blah 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 blah. The guy gets pissed about it, and so he's tied to all these McAlbert people. And somehow, 24 hours later, John Fanning is reporting to the judge that this juror was acting inappropriately outside. So what it sounds like is this guy got mad that the relationship ended,
Right.
and he went and told his people, who went and told Fanning, who told Judge Canoe. So this is like a third-hand story,
Yeah.
all over a stupid guy that got dumped.
Well, there you go. Okay. That's our Friday segment with Turtleboy, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. We can keep us updated throughout the trial. I'll talk to you later. Hang in there.
Bye.
See you, buddy. Horrific last question by Dave.
Yeah,
just
sorry
to
about
kill
that. I could have
my-
just
That was
asked.
so- that was so
Could have asked
intelligent.
Whitney anyway.
Suck.
Well, the
Yeah.
John Fanning thing is important. It
I know,
ties
but
into the Birchmore thing.
people watch this show? Listen to this show? This isn't your
No, but does
stu-
Karen? But does Karen Reed really matter?
This isn't your gay TikTok. All family do family respect. This is not. You know.
That's not fair.
Hmm?
My TikTok is not gay.
It's pretty gay.
Yeah.
TikTok itself.
TikTok as a whole. Yeah.
I'll tell you my take on the Whitney thing. Oh, Porter just texted me. Gotta get rid of
Can't
that.
do it?
Can't do that. Segment's
End it
gotta
right
go.
now.
Edit it.
I had dinner with Whitney. I was around with Whitney the entire time at mini golf. His hair looks completely different in person than it does on that thing. Like it looks completely dyed on ESPN Unnamed. I get why people think that, but it also looks like he has a filter on.
He might.
Yeah, it looks like his face is like.
If it is, I don't think it's intentional.
You would have to.
Oh, I don't either. But
No, that's not like it's not like TikTok or Instagram putting a filter on it.
Why
it
is
has
his
to
hair-
be through a regular camera.
No,
This
you
thing
can
smell.
put
Did you use his microphone while you were doing the producer show?
No.
Okay.
No, I never did that.
Smells good.
No, you're smelling the Peeps.
The what?
Isn't it Peeps? The whole Peeps experiment yesterday.
On the microphone?
No, but I mean, you didn't smell anything yesterday.
Oh, go ahead. What were you saying, Justin? The Whitney.
You can on Zoom. You can like put on a filter that like touches you up, and you don't even.
Can't
know.
imagine he would do that.
No,
He
there's
would
no
I don't think
shot.
you. I don't think you would do it on
voluntarily.
purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's not a filter guy. At least I don't think he is.
think so. Call him. That can't be right. I think I'm deeply involved in this trial, Ryan Whitney.
Did you see that?
Also pled the fifth.
Did you see the guy? The clip the guy was talking about the spaces.
What?
The clip that he kept referencing, the spaces you jumped on with Whitney.
No. What are you talking about? I know what you're talking about. What
The
clip?
clip's from like 3 years ago.
That I was on?
You were joking that Ryan Whitney had involvement in the with the people.
But you were joking. But if you're looking to spin it, like
You got me.
Yeah.
You got me. Yeah, Whitney was there that night. He was,
What's he doing?
he was in the trunk. That was a terrible Montante question. How do you think it came across in HBO? Who gives a shit? Terrible. Fifth. Pled the fifth. That was the reason.
His question was way worse than
Your
mine.
call has been forwarded.
Anyway, but I could see why people think that with Whitney. His hair looks like. That's how people tweeting like George Clooney's dyeing his hair. Well, he's playing a character on the Broadway show. He's playing
He's on
Edward
Broadway?
R. Murrow in Good Night, Good Luck on Broadway. Clooney, yeah.
Is that not below him?
Well, Denzel Washington's on Broadway right now.
Really?
Jake Gyllenhaal, yes.
People on Broadway.
Glengarry Glen Ross on Broadway, right? Yes.
I thought people like Colleen's brother on Broadway. I thought that's kind of where it starts and ends.
Well, yeah, he's not like a backstage.
No.
No, nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like,
George Clooney.
Collins Brothers off Broadway.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I mean,
Working behind the
it's a
scenes?
long career.
Has he been on the Great White Way before?
I don't know. He definitely worked on Broadway.
good for him.
Yeah.
How much is a ticket to go see Clooney on Broadway? It's like $500.
Probably $300-400, I would think, right?
What's the thing
Good
called?
Night, Good Luck. It's
And
a movie
Is he
director.
doing like multiple shows a day?
Good question. I don't know.
That's fucking crazy. That's
I mean, when
wild.
Bruce did it, he was doing them every night. So, well, but it's like a prestige thing. Like you go and sort of get your bones. as
Oh,
an
do you-
actor.
yeah.
Like right now, Glengarry's on
Slap it on
Broadway.
the resume. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Culkin in that?
Kieran Culkin's in that, and
Terrible plot on
Odenkirk.
Curbed. The whole Broadway little thing.
the
they were
producers thing.
Yeah.
With Schwimmer.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It is kind of a pure move, though.
20 years ago. What's that?
It is a pure move to do that, to go back
Yes,
to like that's
I
a
agree.
pure. I
That's what
love
Denzel
the,
says he
There's
loves to
no
act.
there's no like external benefit of doing it really,
As a performer in front of a live audience, I can tell you it's a rush, unlike any other.
aside from maybe winning a Tony. That's it. But that's such a long shot. You can't accept the role to maybe win a Tony.
No, you're not doing. Yeah, you're doing that to get out there, and yeah. No, it's interesting, Clues, because Clues in his mid-60s now, so I think he has to be. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Yeah. What's going on? What else is going on?
Well, The Office is still standing after the Peeps experiment. Thank God.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of that.
I saw a green screen.
What exploded? First of all, I saw. Is that true that somebody said that to Justin at Hooters? Or
I swear on my life, within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Within 30 seconds. Before
That's
he
weird,
sits
though.
down. This
That's like a chain. It's not like
The
what I
bartender
mean.
comes up. She goes, Justin, where have you been?
She didn't say
Like,
Justin.
Oh, well, she goes, sorry. Where
That means you're there all the time.
Where have you been? Where have you
I
been
wasn't
going?
there all the time, but I would go there. She worked Sundays, football, and she would also work UFC events that I would.
It's weird, when I don't know when a bartender works.
If a guy walked in with a huge stuffed animal,
No, but
even if that's once, I would never forget it.
I guess.
That was
You
a
become-
good.
you become
he
friends
made,
with the
he
waitresses.
made that point. He was
not
like,
friends
well,
with
if you saw
Yes, I am.
somebody with a.
Socially friends with her? Is
Not with her, but I've been friends with other waitresses before. I'm great friends with one of my friends.
that the one you lied about being paralyzed for the GoFundMe thing, or no?
Nope.
She's paralyzed.
Huh?
She's,
Nope.
She's legitimately paralyzed.
Justin
one-
gets very sensitive.
This one
I know.
lives out in.
Why do you get sensitive about that one?
Because I just don't want people to go after her. It's just
She can wheel,
I saw her on.
she can wheel away. What's
I think I
that?
said this last time I was at. I saw her in the wild. And,
You did?
It's one of those like porn podcasts where they start off like talking and it leads into fucking. I saw her on it.
yeah.
She's the
Montante, you got to speak into the mic more.
I see from Klaus.
docs her by speaking into the microphone.
Yeah. No, I saw her in the wild doing porn.
So your waitress was excited to see you. How was the Hooters experience last night?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Hooters is good.
Montante loved it.
Legitimately insane. Every Hooters think of big tits. The craziest part of the uniforms, these shorts.
Well, that's what they should be doing now.
They're insane.
What do
That
you
is
mean, like G-strings or?
There was this Puerto Rican girl, unbelievable. Maybe 10% of her ass was covered by these shorts.
Really?
That is not a family restaurant. It's not a family
Well, that's not true.
restaurant.
The Trudells are there for Easter. There's fucking girls bending over, their pussy hanging out in front of their
Yeah.
fucking ribs.
Super aggressive.
Yeah, but Justin, you adhere to the diet?
No, I had some wings.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
Beer?
Yeah, I had a beer and a half.
Feels like that's not. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting kind of sick of the factor.
I'm a sponsor for the company. But it's good though.
Yeah, no, it's good, but it's
You
just
eat
like-
anything
Well,
that
see, you can't have it all. Yeah, you got to mix it. You got to go on breaks. You got hiatus, come back.
I think so.
Yes. All right. What'd you guys talk about? What's the big discussion?
What did we talk about?
What at Hooters? Trashing you a lot.
Was he?
No, I'm joking.
Fine by me.
I'm joking.
I forget.
Yeah,
Sounds
not
great.
much.
Sounds like a great dinner.
You missed out.
Oh, I wasn't
Couldn't make
invited.
it?
Nobody
Couldn't-
invited
yeah.
me. I would have loved to have been there.
Are you? Justin was telling me this. You're going somewhere on a trip alone.
Potentially.
Oh, I thought it was
Where?
Germany.
in late. It's probably 50-50. England and end of May, for like 5 days.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Just to go?
Well, I'm gonna go see a soccer game.
By yourself?
No one else can go.
What about your lovely girlfriend?
She can't take off for 5 days. Plus, like I said, it's something that has to be.
She can't take off work for 5 days?
No.
Really?
She wouldn't get paid for it.
Oh,
Plus, she doesn't have a fucking
passport.
Also, I don't get the real ID thing. So
Surprised you have a passport.
What a fucking, like, what is that, a 2-year turnaround? He was on this program, like, crying about taxes.
Phony.
And by the way, you keep saying, you gave me this job back, or however you fucking word it.
That's just a
you
fact.
got your current job through, like,
That's
the
true.
2-year
That is
turnaround.
true.
From you going, now you're going on vacation for 5 days by yourself.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? What is the correlation?
No, it's just, it's an
Why
unbelievable
don't you bring
turnaround.
Justin would go?
I would, but I don't want to.
He might be not with the show by then. You
Don't know
think?
what.
I don't want to take time off the show.
It's your vacation. You can take time off. When is it?
You would murder him.
Oh, you
would
have
kill him.
people. Dave, that's such a fake rap.
No, but I
If you said to me, I'm going with my family for a week. Would you?
I'll tell you right now, summertime. Well, we'll go over it.
and
We'll see.
I was going to ask. Bubba asked yesterday. He's going to Florida, May 17th, and he asked if I could come.
Just May 17th? That seems like
Well,
a quick
May
trip.
7th for the week of May 17th.
You go with Bubba to Florida?
Yeah, with Bubba, my dad, and my brother.
That place there? The one your mom would say that or no?
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds like a nice trip.
Yeah.
How long are you going for?
be a week.
Good, do it. Book Coleman that week. See if he wants to do it. Right? Don't you think, Justin?
Oh,
Bring him back. It'd
No,
be good to
sir.
have him there.
No, legitimately,
I mean, he's
yes.
the ombudsman for the show now. So,
Yeah, and if he does a good job,
right?
Yeah.
he stays.
You love loading that over him.
Do
Justin will be fucking. Justin will be the swimmies, just floating around in Florida. You'll be in the float pool.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do?
My dad wants to go see like the space station.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
down
Cape
there.
Canaveral?
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't.
oh my
That's,
god.
that's okay for a couple. That's like something an old guy wants to do. Let you do that with your dad.
It's a couple hours from
Is that a
Orlando, right?
like? Does anybody? That has to be a generational thing. Nobody cares about.
It's not my generation. Yeah, and none of my buddies and I would care. But like that's
my
like I get
God.
your dad's how old? Like in his like 60s now?
No, 55.
Yeah, there's like that cutoff. I always forget.
Who
Justin's
gives a
dad is
fuck?
Fucking barely older than me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're into it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would Bubba can Bubba go on that trip like that or?
Yeah. No.
Good for him. So we could fly.
Why couldn't he?
Well, I'm saying he's old. Like, it's like a long day, like a long drive.
Oh, yeah, he'll be
it's hot
tired and
out.
stuff,
That's not
but-
me. It's hot down there. I don't know. What's he going to do down there, Bubba?
He said just like relax by the pool. Like
Sounds pretty
I don't
nice.
know. Me and my brother might go to like Disney or something.
Should
but
do it.
He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
So you're going to go, what are the dates?
That's like a month.
I believe it's May 17th.
Yeah.
Through May 17th through the 24th.
Sounds good to me.
Montante's thing was what, the 22nd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that overlaps.
So you're choosing
Yeah.
My family
Florida.
over Montante.
That
Yes.
hurts. I'm not gonna lie, that hurts.
stuff. I wasn't invited on Montante.
You wouldn't mind a trip though, like going somewhere for 5 days by yourself.
I would love it.
Yeah, nothing-
I loved being driving around
Yeah.
Michigan by my fucking it was great. It's fantastic. I wish the weather had been a little better, but that was probably the windiest I've ever been. Legitimately outside that one day.
That was crazy.
I think.
Yeah.
That was like I was thinking of
Twister
golf.
type
Like if you were looking into it, that was like a 5 club wind.
Jesus.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a 130 yard, like 4 iron. Just
Yeah, that
Yeah.
run
punch it.
from the house to the car was not fun.
What does that even
Yeah.
mean?
What?
The wind was 130 yard
So
forehand?
golf. So it's like a club wind. So if the wind's in your face in golf, you're going to hit more club to get it to the hole. Like
You want to hit it further.
Yeah, so say you hit your 8 iron 100 and it's like Dave does. Say you hit your 8 iron 220 yards like Colin does.
Okay.
Into the wind, if you're 220 yards out, that 8 iron now you wouldn't hit it as far because the wind's going to kill the ball.
Oh, okay.
So you then
Club up.
move down. Well, yeah, club. So you go from an 8 iron, maybe even they say kind of 10 miles an hour is worth a club. So
So what? What are you knocking down to?
40 miles an hour. You'd probably be hitting a 4 iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that crazy.
Was that crazy? Yeah, you know what it's like. You're a golfer.
Yeah, or just skull of 6.
Yeah, I mean,
cut the
listen,
wind.
you never go wrong hitting the low and straight.
Yeah.
You know, to me, the closer to the ground, the better off you are. That's my strategy. But nobody was. I'm seeing all these guys. Mick, you, everyone's playing golf. Nipples, I'll play golf with anybody.
Internet
shut up.
loves golf.
If I reached out to you to play golf, you'd fucking
No
block
chance.
my number, tell me to
Zero
fucking
chance.
kill myself.
0 chance. Yeah, you could say Augusta.
That's what I'm saying.
You could
So-
say Augusta.
but then you
I'd be
do
like,
this whole little
all-
bit.
Like, yeah, I'm with Fred Couples at Augusta. I'd be like, have a good time. Let me know how it went. I play less and less golf though as I get older and older.
Why though? You should be playing more.
I know. I don't know. I get very bored after 9 holes.
So play fucking 9.
I know. That's what I should do. By the 13th hole, I'm like, why am I here? It's hot. It's long. It's boring.
That's like right now. Like he was saying.
12 holes that was invented today would be 12 holes. With today's attention span, generationally,
Oh well, that's
12
true.
Agree with that.
They'd all be
That's
par
true.
threes.
you'll be fine. 2 hours, 12 holes. That seems great.
Golf
to
right
me.
now is enjoyable. Like you can warm up a little bit, but August when it's like 88 and humid, it's just a fucking disaster.
I know. Yeah.
It's just an absolute disaster.
We drove by some. I drove by a couple of nice courses in Michigan, but it was a little cold. But anyway,
Right.
Speaking of Coleman, this morning Montante walks in here. He goes, "Is Coleman in today?"
I thought Coleman was here. He probably drives a Jeep, right?
I don't think so.
He's a Jeep guy.
Okay, yeah, bro.
Yeah. There's a New Jersey Jeep right in front of Justin's car, or behind Justin's car. It's like, oh shit, Coleman's here.
Really?
Yeah. He's not here.
You see Springsteen, speaking of New Jersey, and no, he's not gay. You see him make that catch at the Lakers game the other night? You sitting courtside?
Oh, yeah.
At the Lakers game?
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Look pretty good. I like it. He looks fine, which I like. He's an old man.
He does not look his age.
Well, he doesn't look any age. When you get
Which
that
is-
famous,
yeah.
you know, he's going to be 76 in September.
He's getting a lot of work done, you think?
I think he's had some work done. But when you're that, but like his hair's gray now, which I like.
Yeah.
You know, Whitney should learn from him.
Will he just go until like he'll literally just go all the way?
How
Well, he's got to fade away.
Until he,
Once you can't, if you cannot perform
well, I
at
think
that point,
he'll stop then. Yeah.
what if they value him?
They what?
Frankie value him.
They won't do that. He's got so much money. Like, there's no.
I don't think like he would have to Frankie Valley himself.
Yeah, he would not. There's no, because he's never going to play. Like,
That-
Frankie Valli plays like 1,000-seat play. Like,
He's an AC, right?
yeah, all the time, right?
I don't want to see it.
Oh, I
Nah,
definitely
nah,
want to
it'd
see
be-
it. I definitely want to see it.
if he takes, let's just say he takes home $50 million from a tour at the end of it,
Yeah.
how much does Stevie Van Zandt take home?
Well, I remember when they reunited. So they broke up in 80. Bruce broke up the band in like the early 90s. And when they got to the reunite for the tour, a couple of guys in the band, the first offer they got was less than they made on the 1980 tour. So I don't know. They called Bruce and he was like, yeah, we'll figure it out. But I mean, $3 million, probably $2 or $3 million bucks, probably.
Really?
He's a big part of the. Stevie's kind of a big part of the thing.
He gets huge pop from the one.
Yeah, like you kind of need him there, especially now that Clarence is gone. So like, I don't know, but I think Bruce makes way more than that. I mean,
I think so.
that last tour was I think $750 million.
So he gets 90% of
well, they get 90%,
and then he divvies it up.
Yeah, well,
He has to pay everyone.
Well, yeah, I get that. I get that.
So, yeah, it's kind of
That's got to be weird. That's got to be the main reason why people break up, right?
Money.
Like if you're Stevie Van Zandt,
Watch
you
that.
think you deserve more than that if he's walking out with
sure, but the
50.
reality is like, and I love nobody loves Stevie Van Zandt more than me. Bruce Springsteen broke up with the E Street Band, and I watched them play 5 shows at the Boston Garden.
Right.
Max Weinberg, who I love, played at the little place in Lexington a few months ago.
Correct.
700 people.
Yep.
Don Felder, love him. He collapsed on the cruise the other day. The Eagles are at the Sphere. They play Foxborough. So like that's life.
Have
like,
you seen the Sphere tickets?
Yeah, I would never. I'd get sick. I wouldn't even see Bruce there.
No?
Nah, I get sick. I get sick.
I think the Sphere is something you got to do once.
I guess the Eagles are there now forever. I would just get sick. I watched somebody YouTubed it, and I was like, I can't.
It's a lot.
It's not.
That's a shit
It's a
ton of
sensory
work.
overload.
It's also just like a play. I don't really like. I don't know. It's like a
Isn't it
show.
expensive to pull off for such a short, like
Yeah.
Kenny Chesney's doing like 10 shows there or something. How much money does it cost to produce everything that he's going to do for those 10 shows? Is it worth it? in the
What's his face owns the Sphere, right?
end? The MSG?
Dolan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
who hates
yeah,
us,
Dolan's.
right?
Yep.
Hates
What?
Barstool, right?
He hates Barstool.
Barstool, yeah.
Why?
Something with Dave, right?
Yeah, isn't he not allowed in MSG for some reason?
Yeah, something like that. I know I think it was like the Dozen or something. They tried to book something in
Yes, I think
Chicago.
you're right.
He's a fucking strange guy, Dolan.
Hey, he's like Ursay. I think they're
He's
like
always
rock
doing his
stars.
musicians and shit.
He had the facial recognition in didn't he? Something
Yeah,
along
in
those
the
lines.
MS.
Yes,
Sued
that's
for that.
right. That's right. Yeah, but he thinks he's like a rock star.
Yeah.
He'll just get a bunch of like guys to play with him. It's very weird. What else is going on?
Though I like that when athletes do that, so it's kind of shitty to.
What do you mean?
Like I like that like John McEnroe plays with Henrik Lundqvist and show.
Why do you like that?
I don't know, I just think it's cool. I think it's cool for.
I don't mind it either.
I think it's
I'm-
cool for athletes. For
I don't really
some
care
reason, you're
about it.
right.
I don't
I would make
like
fun
it.
of James Dolan, but I wouldn't make fun of like Henrik.
How about when Russell Crowe does it?
I've never seen him do it, but I do think that's cool.
Johnny Depp, Kevin Bacon, they all do it.
Right, but if you told me the CEO of Bain Capital did, I'd be like a loser.
Like Mitt Romney or something.
Right.
You'd say it's-
Yeah, it's just
I hate to say I understand what he's saying.
No, I get it. But I like it. I'm sort of indifferent to it. But I get your point. I dislike it when. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What else?
Is your son fired up for WrestleMania weekend or no?
He's kind of cool on wrestling.
He's
right
got
now.
to age out of it
You've
soon.
been saying that for like 5 years though.
No, but he'll go ebb. This one, he's just not super into it. Like he's.
It's an awful build for it.
Like he's just
from
not
what
into
I've seen.
WrestleMania or wrestling in
He's
general.
been very like we're like. If you look at our thing, we have like 4 SmackDowns on the DVR thing. Like we're not. He's not.
If you put wrestling into like main sport categories, is wrestling still up top, or is he like a sport more than?
It's probably they don't. He doesn't really care about sports, which is
Really?
yeah. Doesn't.
Does that bother you? You don't give a fuck, right?
What are you gonna do? I mean, I when I was younger, I would have loved for him to be into it, but he's
Yeah.
not. Just not into it. He doesn't care about baseball. Doesn't care about the NBA. Doesn't care about the NFL. I'm trying to think. Is there any? No. And I it was my entire life when I was like literally my entire life when I was his age. Oh, totally. But yeah, I would say I guess it's still probably first. But yeah, it's also there's zero juice to this WrestleMania. 0.0. They've and I've been watching it more from a Twitter afar.
Yep.
But they did something they've been teasing for 20 years. They flipped John Cena, and I feel like there's nothing to it right now.
He's a bad guy now?
Yeah, but like it didn't even it was a weird thing with The Rock and some singer. I don't even know what's his name? Travis
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did something.
But like there's no build to it. Like I don't know. I assume Cena's probably won the championship.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to any of it. But like 4 or 5 years ago, I could tell you a few talking points. I don't know shit right now.
Yeah, I feel like they've just fumbled it this year.
Yeah, but the only thing last year during the main event, they did like gimmicky stuff that actually paid
That was great.
off.
They need Vince.
You have to assume that's going to happen this year because it's such a bad build.
But it's going to feel, but it felt like last year. So last year I did watch with Harry, and it felt like that paid off to some extent, though.
Right.
Where this year, like The Rock isn't even around.
No, but he's got to be there.
Oh, I know, but but he was kind of around leading up to it. Now he's not even around.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's in Vegas, right?
Yes.
You going over to the Rockets' house?
I was texting him about it yesterday. I'm not doing that. Papagino's, he said, though. There will be Papagino's.
Oh, that's what they get there.
But like, Jimmy Stewart's a retard. Like, I don't really want to.
Jimmy Stewart's there, I think.
Oh, he is.
He goes to the pay-per-views.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like that guy in the green, that front row guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's that guy, I think.
He's going to be
How many
sucking
people does
off
he
the
get
guy
there?
who owns a Kowloon.
How many people does he get to watch WrestleMania?
Jared?
Yeah.
He has a good crowd. I think he has like 15, 20 people. It's my kind of crowd.
That's wild.
Robbie's not going. He's going to be at WrestleMania. He's at WrestleMania, Robbie Fox.
Reporting on it.
I think doing this thing.
I think he said the first night he's going as a fan, second night as a media credential, or that's how he's getting in. I'm sure
He's a good guy. I was wrong on him. He's a good guy.
Robbie
He
Fox?
was mad 5 years ago. I get it. It was a tense time in history. But
Why
he's
don't you
actually
quit?
he's a good guy. He wanted me, but I don't think he feels that way now.
Yeah.
I pretty much like everybody. I was texting with PFT about his kidney stones the other night. So
Did Casey reach out to you personally after some of these comments?
no,
That's good self-awareness, though. You probably don't want that.
Yes.
no, yeah. I hope she never reaches out to me again. Honestly, I'm fine. Cons did though. I
He's a guy who doesn't
I
have
just said
self-awareness.
never contact me again. Never.
That was
contact
such a fucking bad look
me. What's that?
with the White Sox, Dave. Not about losing the race, but
Terrible.
fucking.
He's a
You're this close, bro.
He gets
Like,
that. He
shut
was
up.
doing that shit at the meeting, and I was finally like, just like, if you want to come punch me in the face, do it. It'll hurt. Like it'll hurt me, but like then great. Like I don't. People are always like, you always get people I'm like, yeah, well, they could punch me. It's they're tougher than I am.
If
I'm not.
Cons punched you and Portnoy pulled you aside and said, "Listen, it's your choice. Do you want to be fired or not?" What do you say?
I'd like him to stay. But I told.
and just hold it over him.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously did the Fire K Marco stuff, but I told Dave at the time, I was like, keep that story on. I don't want that story off with that loser. Like, what's his name? Zonker?
Yes.
Yeah, remember that idiot? Whatever happened to him?
He's still around.
Is he?
I think he's a big Karen Reed guy, actually.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is he anti or for?
I think for Karen Reed.
Oh, I'm
Really?
sure.
I could be totally off base.
I
He's
think
a-
you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
Oh,
He's
really?
a pretty
Wouldn't surprise me.
wacko
Yeah.
liberal.
Yeah, I
A
could be off
pervert,
on
though.
that.
Oh, yeah, who knows? I don't know. Yeah. What else?
This is a general political take here that I'm about to make.
I don't want to do this.
I got to do it though. It is fucking weird to open up like the Apple News app or something like that, and a shooting like what occurred yesterday is not the first thing front and center.
People have fatigue.
Well, Jerry,
it's fucking
I'm sure
crazy.
Jerry's Twitter account, a bunch of school shooting stuff, right?
I'm sure.
If you look at his Twitter account, I bet there's not one mention of it at all, right?
Probably not.
No. Why not? Seems like a big story.
I bet you there was because there's like a race aspect to it.
Oh, okay.
Is
you
there?
go.
Yep.
It's a white kid. His mom.
Is it a
cop.
cop's kid or something?
Yeah,
yeah. Use the cops like old gun or something.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this. Like, this is a subject that I would.
Guns will never get taken away, and school shootings will never stop.
Right.
In other countries, it never happens. Here, it happens all the time, and we act like it's not a big deal.
It's just weird to move on. Like that's probably the fastest I feel like it's been moved on from.
I agree.
guess. It's just like
He retweeted "End Wokeness," saying because someone took a video of
They're
the
not
body
body count. They're not body.
casually walking right past a girl soaked in blood while sipping a Starbucks latte and filming.
Did he give a take on it though?
No.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, it's gross. It's terrible, but I mean, it's just the world we live. Once Sandy Hook, after that happened, and nothing, and now you just have people acting like it was made up, like these Alex Jones idiots. So the mutts of the world. So I mean, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gross. It's I'm pro-American generally, but like stuff like this doesn't happen anywhere else to this.
Yeah,
extent.
but other countries also people are getting arrested for shit they say online.
Great. Again, that's not relevant to what happened yesterday.
Well, I'm saying,
I don't
like,
know, it's
there's a
wonderful.
give-
This is what I mean. When you have a conversation with people on the side.
There's a give and take. Like, yeah, we have the
Why
right to
can't you
freedom of speech
why
and
can't you
guns
why can't you have both?
because you have a right to protect yourself here. If you
Sure.
literally have you but just slap someone is your only self-defense and everyone else has guns, then you can get taken away for saying something nasty online.
Right. But I'm saying
give and take.
It literally happens in no other country in the world, though. To this degree. I mean, it's not even, you want to look up the numbers?
Right now,
No other first world's country.
Huh?
No other first world's country.
Sure. Well, that's what we're talking about. Right. It's a horrible, it's the worst part of America is the gun stuff. And I'm with you. Like, I'm not going to tell somebody not to have a gun because I'm not going to tell I always say this, some single mom living in some city somewhere and she's afraid for her kid's life and she has a gun to protect herself. I can't tell her to not have a gun. So
if it was a perfect world where you could snap your fingers and everyone, their guns go away, that's great. But like everyone always says, the guns, only people turning the guns would be law-abiding citizens.
Right. Yes.
So just,
and then you have people like Trump who's
cats out of the bag.
Guy like Trump who pretends he's like a gun guy. I mean, it's stupid.
He's a good God-fearing man.
What's that? Yeah, right. I mean, it's such a phony like on that stuff. So it's like
he said he found God again. Or
I mean,
when he got shot,
it's just no bigger lie than that. Yeah. I do believe he got shot though. I will say
you're down on the Trumpster, huh?
Not really. I'm honest about Trump. Like I have no problem with Trump, but like he's the problem with Trump is like you just have to deal with what he is. Even like yesterday with the shooting, he says stupid things. Like he just can't.
You can't. You literally can't.
He just can't. So when people get mad about that, I'm like, he can't help. He just talks. He just talks and talks. And like even the Jimmy Carter thing yesterday, I'm like, what is he fucking talking about?
Yeah, you don't need that.
Guy died. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But
and I'm 99% sure he's trolling when he talks about the running a third time.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of funny, but like, all right, enough. You're really,
I think it's funny. I'm in for him trying. I think it'd be very funny to watch.
There's a 1% chance he's like being honest, like wants to do it.
Totally. He definitely wants to do it.
If he was able to get away with it, he would do it.
How's it going to be like 90 at the end of that term?
He's weird though. He looks like dog shit, but he's like energy. He's got spunk.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep. Right. I don't know how he does it.
He doesn't sleep at all.
Crazy.
He doesn't sleep whatsoever.
The most over-reported thing right now is that stupid fucking dinner with Bill Maher.
Nothing I care about less.
It's nonstop right now.
The only thing I've said this like about the Rogans and the Portnoys and the guy who slapped his wife, Dana White, and Bill Maher. Just say Republican. Like it's okay.
Bill Maher's not a Republican.
But I mean, he basically is at this point.
No,
Piers Morgan, like they have now come over to the Trump world.
He's not a Republican.
And they know they get juice when they have a new audience now, so they're doing that.
He's a sane liberal, which does not exist nowadays in 2025.
Well,
right. That's what I can't speak the language, but I feel like that's what people say is like our parents would have voted for like Donald Trump is more of a liberal for what our parents expected, I guess.
Well, I think Bill Clinton right now
Obama would have been a Republican.
Yeah, well, Bill Clinton would definitely have been a conservative, a liberal Republican at this point. Yeah. That's why I think Bill Clinton's the best president in my lifetime.
Yeah,
not even close. I think Obama was Obama's a smart guy. I do. I have a picture. He texted me a picture of his wife pregnant yesterday.
Yeah.
She looked great.
AI's come a long way.
No. She looked great. She looked
her big shoulders really helped her argument.
Do you really think she's was born a man?
I would say 70-30.
That she was born a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not 100%.
That's fair.
Not ruling it out though. 70-30.
It's your gut feeling. Yeah.
Now her kid's looking exactly like her.
That's a little weird.
Well, the parents are I think the Sinclairs.
You have it in your phone?
Well, the name says every time it gets brought up. Well, who are the real parents? I have it in my phone.
The Sinclairs.
I think,
but the daughters look like their mom.
They look more like the Sinclairs than they do the Obamas.
Okay.
Well, I don't have to get into this.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. What else?
You see, Ryan Gosling's gonna be in a Star Wars movie.
That's good. Well, he's in a fucking Barbie movie. I mean,
yeah.
Good. That's good.
Oh, Nesbitt.
Good day. Thank you. Good day for Star Wars yesterday, Justin. A little juice, a little excitement.
So.
You excited for that movie?
Yeah, I am.
You know you're not. What's wrong with you? Doesn't Justin seem weird today?
Well,
okay.
Took you a while.
You want a Justin episode today?
What's going on? Oh no. Are you quitting?
Took you a long time to get here. I thought you would have got here quicker.
I thought it was just because of the paralyzed.
I knew you were going to sense
money
it.
From.
I knew you were going to sense it.
Sniffed it out.
What?
I got a text at 9:30 today.
Oh no.
Not
as bad.
I've seen a girl for a couple months.
You have?
Yeah. And it's no more.
Why are you keeping that quiet?
You know, just it wasn't anything like.
Look, you're gonna cry.
Yeah, no, it's
He's an emotional guy.
Yeah.
You said it wasn't super serious. Now you're about to cry about
it. It was decently serious.
She got her period?
No.
What happened? Give us the story.
So it was actually when Dave talked to me.
Did you know about this girl, Dave?
No, I had no idea. But the emotion I saw this morning was
when Dave talked to who?
When Dave said to Mick, he's like, "Hey Mick, why don't you go out on dates 3 times a week?"
Oh yeah, right.
I thought to myself,
which I thought was a compliment.
I thought it was as well.
It's Dave's fault.
No,
he experienced a beautiful thing, which is all I wanted Mick to experience.
Right.
So I was like, oh, well, why don't I do that? So I joined Bumble for a little bit. I went out on some dates. Met
Baby Bumble or Bumble?
Regular Bumble.
Okay.
You know, would go on dates like a couple times a week.
What was her?
with
Do you
different people.
want to give her first name or no? I mean, first name feels. Well, give me a first name that we can talk on.
Her name was Kate.
Okay. Well, why don't you give a different name? That's my fucking kid's
Yeah,
name.
well,
Okay. Well, I don't know what.
Was it Kate?
It was.
Was it Kate?
different Kate.
Okay, good. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God, it'd be a tough prom.
She's going to college.
It'd be a tough prom this year.
Going to
Like-
college. It's just
That Lexington
tough.
prom would be a tough day in my life. We'll give her name is Mary. Okay.
Mary.
Okay.
So
You meet Mary,
we met Mary. I met Mary on Bumble. We
attractive woman.
attractive girl.
Have you seen her, Dave, or no?
No, I'm just learning.
Oh,
about
I know. This morning, I'm saying, yeah. Good sweater meet or no?
I was kind of hoping Justin would show a picture, but I didn't feel it was right to ask.
Bosomy?
For being-
I'm sure trying to get a picture of Mary, because right now I see the Virgin Mary.
She's
so that's-
voluptuous. I
You
think.
saw her.
No, I'm imagining.
No,
was the dinner conversation last night?
No, I had no idea.
Oh, were you with her last night?
This is raw. Can we not demean her in any way?
I'm trying to get a
This
picture of
is-
my head of the two of them.
I get it, but
Are you
it's
asking if she's fat?
I don't know what does she look like. I don't know.
Voluptuous means big tits, right?
He said that. I said, was she chesty?
Is it voluptuous fat?
Give me a
He
physical.
said he's a boob guy now. She's got to have big.
Oh, that's a
yeah.
great point. Can Dave look or no? I don't want to be insensitive.
Look at the smile on Dave's face. Wipe the smile off your face, you sicko.
You pervert.
No, I'm
You're
not.
loving
Licking his
it.
lips
Oh my god.
No, I'm not.
You are terrible. It's going to
No, I
spank
feel
back
I
immediately.
feel awful, and
This girl was never going to be with this. How long is she going to be with him?
oh, shut up. That's not. Shut up.
Yeah.
I don't have any photos of her.
My boyfriend, every summer, he travels to his parents' house from his grandfather's
Well,
house. You know any photos of her?
She's only had him for one season.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not bad?
not bad at all.
See, he's
Really?
that's a little. He's like a little.
It's her outside of the Holloway
Oh,
house.
wow.
All right, Justin, continue with the story. You don't need to be fucking
Yeah, now he's bragging about it.
Go ahead. I'm sure she's
Can I
lovely.
see
Yeah.
that?
Dave, you fucking creep.
Yeah.
So what happened? Whatever you feel comfortable saying. If you don't want to feel comfortable, don't talk about it.
So we're hanging out quite a bit, and she.
Did you keep it quiet because you didn't want her to be show fodder?
Yeah, it was just
What do you think of that? What do you think of that instance?
Well, we
Montanti?
kinda-
From a
we
show
kinda-
I
perspective.
don't blame him.
From a show perspective, what do you think of that
Well,
fodder?
we kind of keep relationships
That's
quiet
smart.
on this
I don't
show.
blame him.
Not for
but
you, Justin. You're a guinea pig. Dave?
Got to do it. You got to bring her. Got to bring her in the world.
I mean, yeah, she should be. She should have been here. Go ahead.
So yeah, so she-
So it was a few months ago. Did she
Yeah.
meet the family?
no,
Oh, okay. So yeah.
No.
She lives by herself.
she had roommates and
She
stuff.
had, but yeah, okay. So yeah, she's a professional person, has a job.
Yep.
Okay, so it was going well.
Yeah, it was going great.
Okay, but you said it wasn't serious.
It was like getting there.
Okay.
And so
So did you guys go away anywhere?
3 months
or-
is that like
Nope.
it's not
Yeah, 3
serious,
months
but
is
it's
a-
very close. It's especially if you
She
saw
your
her a
age
lot.
or no?
Yeah, that's a make or break. You're getting close.
what'd you say?
She your age or no?
No,
Younger?
no,
Older?
Ooh, I
Fuck
like
yes.
50?
no.
How old?
She was 35.
35.
Look at you,
Kids?
You fucking
Cougar.
stallion.
Okay.
No kids. Okay. Barren. That's fine. No
She
big
still has
deal.
roommates at 35?
Good point, Montante.
This economy.
I don't want to shit all over her. I mean,
No. It was my
She
apologies.
pumps gas. So what? It's a living.
she doesn't pump gas.
Okay. She doesn't pump her own gas, or
That's
she's a
only my
snob?
state. That's only my state.
No,
In
I
Oregon.
don't. I've started not pumping my own gas.
Anyway, go ahead. Continue. We're getting lost in the clouds here. Was she upset about the slave thing? The Star Wars thing? Was that the deal or no?
No.
Okay. Did she know about this show?
Yes.
Did she watch it or?
No.
Okay, good. That's good. Go ahead. Justin, keep your shit together.
I'm trying.
Take a deep breath.
He's 1 hour off, like fresh off
Okay.
a complete
Terrible timing.
meltdown.
It wasn't a complete.
Not a
meltdown.
okay. I'm sorry, but it was raw emotion. It
I was
was
coming back from the bathroom.
I feel terrible. I actually feel bad for him.
And I could tell he was very emotional. And Dave was like, "Did you hear that?" And I see his phone, a long message. I thought someone died.
In a way, it looks like somebody did.
Well,
It sucks.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
it was almost. I thought Bubba was gone. But,
no.
Yeah. oh, you wouldn't be hearing that, Bubba.
I wouldn't be here.
He would be. It's a show. You have to do it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So she said,
So sorry. So you're going along. I assume you've penetrated her.
I mean, we don't have to.
Well, I'm saying you've reached. You guys had some intimacy.
I mean,
You
sure,
held her.
as people have.
Yeah,
as
sure. It's
people do.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, I don't know. You went on dates. Like you had a nice thing going.
I asked
that's
as well.
nice.
I was
I'd say
curious.
holding her is more intimate than actually.
I agree. That's why I said that. Yeah.
Beautifully said.
Did you tell her you loved her?
No.
No. Did you love her?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, that's. I'm saying. I think we're all wondering. It feels like you might have, but that's okay. Okay, so go ahead. So all right, what happened? Again, if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it.
Well, she pretty much said like we have a lot in common. It was great. Like we did have a lot in common.
Like what?
Like, she loved Taylor Swift, big Swiftie.
Oh, that's great.
She also liked other music that we're really into.
Sure,
I'm
great.
really into.
Did you guys go to any concerts? Like, did you go out, movies, or?
Yeah, we went to see movies and
Nice,
stuff. We
okay.
were planning on going to concerts and stuff.
Were you ever seen in the wild by like a Minifan or no?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, she wasn't Laconia or anything.
No.
Okay, yeah. So,
Um,
Dave, do you think there's a chance he was lying about the Michigan thing? He was just hanging out with her that weekend. Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, it's possible.
There's nothing better than like that first few months of love.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
It gets stale quick.
Sex all the time. Anytime you wanted it.
That ends.
Yeah,
That certainly ends.
sure does. Go ahead.
so, yeah. So then she pretty much said, like, we're in, like, different spots in our lives. So,
Which is true, probably true,
Yeah,
right?
so-
Yeah,
it's probably for the best, but,
feels like it. What was the?
Sucks.
What was the? Did they just come out of nowhere, blindsided?
oh, yeah.
Really? This is to this morning?
Via text too.
Oh,
Gross. Just gross move.
Yeah, that's
did you talk to her like last night? Mm-hmm. Everything was good.
Yeah.
I mean, you thought.
Yeah. So, but I guess she thought about things and
What do you think happened?
it sucks. I don't know. She's,
everyone has the one theory in the back of their minds, probably.
What?
Like exes always pop up.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
no. She's like, she talks about, like, at this point in her life, she wants to, like, start a family, and she just doesn't think
Why
that's-
aren't you? You might be there.
Clock's
I
ticking.
just don't think I guess she doesn't think I'm in that position right
Why
now.
not?
Because I'm, first of all, because I'm not.
Well, I don't think that's true necessarily.
If I had a kid, I would go insane. I can't have a kid.
But I'm saying, but you wouldn't have that conversation. I mean, I don't. Why?
I thought we would have this. It's tough. It's just
Did you have conversations like this?
Dave, you booked her yet or no?
no.
We are short of guests next week.
She'll be on Kane's corner next week.
Oh, sure. Kate will be on her corner. Well, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it sucks.
Am I the first person of the three of you to say that I'm sorry about this or no?
No. Dave did.
So two.
Oh,
two
what
of
do
us
you
have.
mean?
Two of us have.
And Montante did.
In my own way.
In his
my own
way.
They
in his
actually,
way.
believe it or not, they had a meeting beforehand. I walked into the bath. I walked to the bathroom.
Hey, like a
He,
intervention.
he snuffed it instantly.
Yeah, they had a meeting where they're like, "How do we hide this?" Or
Well, I was like, listen, we're not
Hide
going
this from the show.
something like that.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
I don't think we said
you-
how do we hide
No,
this.
no,
Why'd you
no.
word it like that?
We're trying to protect
I don't know, I
him. We're
wasn't
trying to
there.
protect him.
I feel bad, but I mean, he was like about to. I didn't know if he was.
This is nothing compared to.
Oh
after
yeah,
he
there were
read-
tears earlier.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was tough. It was out of nowhere. It's blinds. Bam.
Is it more that you're like? Is it because are you looking at your own inadequacies in your mind, or is it because you're just gonna miss her? Or
Nope.
all of
Probably,
it.
probably shock value.
Yeah, it was just shock.
What's
value.
up? Yeah.
Are you gonna get right back on the horse though, and get after it again?
Why'd you say no to that? I think that's yes to all of the above.
What, you think
Well, I think it all ties in. I think it's all part of the whole thing.
yeah, it sucks.
Why do you think you're not
You just
ready?
got dumped. I mean, there's no. I mean, that is-
What are you saying?
Well,
Like
but,
that?
but I mean, that is like a.
that was delicious.
It's not good. I feel bad for him, but that is like a flat out. You're not. I want to do this the rest of my life, and I don't think you're the person for it.
Yeah, it sucks.
But it's also not
I
fair.
don't think it's also. I agree, it's not
Right.
fair. I agree with you. I
doesn't
don't. Think,
sound like they had the conversation.
I don't think she's. Well, maybe they did.
No, not really.
Was she-
Everything was all sunshine, ponies, and Taylor Swift. It was great.
Like, I mean, that's a
I mean,
reason.
it is only 3 months.
I mean, she's
that's a bad
she's
expression.
35. So I mean, yeah, at some point she wants to have kids, right?
Yeah.
Did that ever come up conversationally?
No, not really. But she mentioned it in the text. So
She never mentioned that before.
That's a cunty move on her end. Then
No,
that's like,
let's not. You know.
She for a while would bring up the age difference, and I kept saying like how she thinks I would have a problem with it, and I kept saying I don't have a problem with
It's
it.
not that. It's also not like she's like 50. I mean,
oh, wait, you're 29, 28?
28.
you flip the genders, and that's perfectly
Oh,
normal.
100%.
Yeah, well, that's why I've said that multiple times. I said, Taylor Swift when she was 22 was dating
Oh, don't do no. I
John
see-
Mayer
I can
and
see
all
why
that.
she might not think
Yeah,
she's
also,
old enough to have kids at this point. Then. Well, I don't. Huh? But you did love her.
I didn't love her, but
Was
but-
this your first serious girl? Not girlfriend, but
Yes.
no, but it sucks. It sucks.
I
yeah.
think overall it's a net positive. Learn from it.
Oh, yeah, I feel
learn
great.
from it. Well, I'm saying going forward, learn from
If
it.
this had happened at 7 this morning, would you have not come in, or if it happened last night?
Oh no, I would have come in.
Yeah. At least it didn't happen at dinner last night.
I know,
She
I know.
mentioned her
She didn't
dinner
ruin the
last
dinner.
night.
No, I learned about it this morning.
Who knew about her?
No one really.
Nobody.
No.
Anth?
Bubba?
Anth?
No, Mark and Anth must have known about her.
No.
Really?
Yeah. There's no need.
Well, I mean, you could just say, I'm meeting this person. I like them. It's something you talk to your friends about.
Yeah. So
9:40 a.m. text this morning. Can't say she's not show first.
Yeah. No, she knew it.
She knew.
Yeah. Yeah. She texted me, said, should I do it after the show? I said, no, 9:40. Mary 9:40.
Ryan Gosling star.
Long,
No,
long
let's help him out.
message.
Oh, I mean, oh boy, you brought that story up. I was searching. Was there anything in that text that particularly seemed like cruel or?
No, nothing cruel. I mean, I think
What did you respond? How do you respond? I will say this, Justin. Because I think you really like her, so I'm not going to call her what Montante called her. But
I said cunty.
But, and I know I'm older, it's a different generation. You got to call.
Yeah.
Or in person.
Yeah, I know, but at least you call. You don't text.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, was a majority of your conversation via text?
No, we talk on the phone.
A couple times a day?
Like once a day.
Yeah, really focused on the show. But the,
Shut up. Yeah. You'll be fine on vacation for a week.
Calling her, fighting for our lives in Michigan. Justin sitting there with this girl who's like, Jesus, I don't know. Is there any chance that you may be a father anyway with her? Like a surprise a couple months from
twist.
now?
No.
You kept it, you wrapped up.
Yeah.
Or in the bum. You're just smart, yeah.
There was, no.
I actually think it's worse than that. Like 3 months is definitely.
I feel bad. Unlike you guys, I feel bad for him.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean like us?
Montante's laughing, calling
Get the fuck
It's a
out
weird.
Here.
This show is weird. The emotion is sometimes.
I disagree. Like Justin's a good guy. He's a caring guy.
Great guy.
He's a good guy. He's a caring guy. And this is a shit thing this woman did.
Absolutely.
Like, the text. No, I'm not denigrating. I'm not denigrating her. But that's a shit. That's a shit thing to do to her. I'm sure you treated her, very nice. And that's not the way to do
But
it.
realistically, 3 months is still dating.
3 months is
full-fledged relationship.
You should not be texting and break up.
It should have been, let's go to dinner. Everything's normal, and then she breaks the news to him over dinner.
Around 4 or 5 months is when you have to have the
No,
conversation.
Yes.
Justin,
It's
you
still
wouldn't want to
normal.
go to dinner with her every dump you at dinner, would you?
I don't know.
A phone call.
Something a little more personal than that.
Is there a chance? Because this is what happens in these relationships sometimes, where like 2 weeks from now he's like, we're back together.
Yes, that's why he shouldn't say anything over the top here, but.
Have I said anything over the top?
No.
What did you
not.
respond to her, if I might
Respectful.
ask? 'Cause, you don't have to be verbatim, whatever you feel comfortable saying.
Thanks, Kate. I had fun. Hope we can
Mary,
remain
yeah.
friends. So.
Mary.
Hope you what?
Mary.
Hope
Hope we can remain friends. So.
Do you really mean that or no?
Yeah, she was great. So we had a lot in common. So
Oh, I feel so bad.
If she didn't like Taylor Swift, would you be this upset?
She didn't like Taylor Swift. We never would have.
That's how it was your common thing on.
Do you have that in Bumble? You're a Swiftie?
I don't know. Let me re-download it.
Look how happy this guy was last night at dinner.
Oh, well, yeah. He's in
Puerto Rican
great
pussy
mood.
in his face.
You should see
We're going back to Hooters tonight.
I believe it.
The
He
wings.
said he was going there twice a week at one point.
Yeah.
The one in Shrewsbury. Yeah,
Kate loved it.
met good friends.
We'll get into it.
Justin and Kate.
I don't like the idea that they didn't talk about the kids stuff, and that's her primary reason.
That's her issue.
Via text.
Yeah, you can't sprung.
I don't love that.
spring
If
it
you're
in.
Justin, you're 28. That's up to her. She's 35. She's a woman. She has to broach that.
She has to talk about it in advance with him.
I actually think if 3 months in, she starts having that conversation, that's going to be like a date 1 or 2 conversation. Like, hey,
Yeah, because
like just so you know, if we click down, like I'm in this spot. 'Cause
There's
you can't, look how
sundials running
vulnerable he is.
Date one's probably tough.
No, you know what I'm saying? Early on.
Early, very early.
what am I looking for right there? Instead of sundials running out. What the fuck am I thinking of? The fucking
clock?
sand?
Oh, the thing
Hourglass?
Hourglass.
Not a sundial.
How about your biological clock?
Yeah, that's the scientific way to say it.
First of all, you two
Sundial.
suck. You held off on this. What show is this?
No. We're trying to protect him. He's vulnerable.
That's
Crying.
not your
He's
job.
crying.
That is not your job as a third chair. Definitely not your job.
First of all, I thought it was going to be very apparent.
Yeah, you were gonna
very
sniff it out
early, and then the show
He was
just
okay
kind of
until I
started
mentioned
moving.
the paralyzed girl. I don't know if this is
His
one also
voice,
paralyzed.
no, his voice was different.
But he's weird anyway, though. You never know with him.
Yeah, just it's tough.
yeah, but you still normally would have pointed out his.
But he could just be like off sometimes.
we knew for a fact it was coming up today, and if
Is there a line in there, Justin, that's particularly devastating?
it's long,
sick.
it's long.
That's why I am who I am.
It's at least 250 to 300
That's
words.
too much.
Really, like a mudstack.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
kindness.
She did this before. Mudstack's probably already dropped before this news.
Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and overall
Oh, Jesus, that's very formal.
Propensity for
Dave, no?
silliness.
Propensity.
That's a chat GPT.
I don't even know that word to be completely. She's propensity for silliness.
Yeah, you're
Propensity.
that means that you're willing to be silly. Yeah, you'll do it.
At this point in my life, I need to consider only serious relationships. Stop it.
Did she change any from when she copied and pasted the last guy she dumped like 5 months ago? Or do you think she kept it the same?
I don't know.
What do you think, Dave? This sounds like a monster to me.
No, she was great. I don't turn into that. What are you doing?
I mean, you can be critical of her approach,
Yeah,
right?
I'm defending you here.
You didn't deserve this treatment.
Yes, I'm I have your back here.
Yeah. it's just I guess just things didn't work out. So
Yeah, but that's not fair. She never brought it up.
What
What if she had said, "Hey, I want to have kids"?
probably would have said, I'm not in a position to do that right now.
No, she would have dumped you then. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't. She didn't specifically say right now I want to have.
No, but
kids.
she's 35.
Yeah,
Like,
okay, but what if
the hourglass?
But what
is,
if he said, "All right,
Sundial.
I understand
Sundials,
that
yeah.
we've been dating for 3 months. I would love for this to get serious enough to work toward that." But realistically, like what you should be dating somebody.
I
for
will
a
say,
year.
I care about Justin very much. This is a bit. Looking at him right now is a bit of an overreaction.
Well,
I'm saying for your own sake, you got to
Correct.
just
I
take
know that.
take a deep breath for your own sake. If you want to go home, just go home.
I don't want
I don't want you. Okay, but I don't want you to be like you got to relax. Like you know,
I am. But
you don't have to cry. It's. I get that you, but like.
He'll be fine in a week.
I'll be fine in a couple days.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. As long as you'll be all right, because I know how you get. That's all. I'm worried
What
about
do you mean
that's
how
all.
I get?
Well, you're like me. You tend to go on the dark side when things happen.
Oh, I'm not going to kill myself over
Okay.
this.
Text her that back. Say, I'll kill myself if we don't have one more time together.
How long were you two dating multiple people at one time through these apps? Like, did she commit to
I don't
just
know.
you at one point, or do you not know?
Justin's a solo kind of guy.
Yeah,
He's definitely
I don't
solo.
know. At one point, she asked me, she's like, "Oh, I bet you're seeing other people," and I was like, "No, I haven't been on Bumble or whatever for weeks since we started talking." So
And what did she say to that? Like,
she
what
said,
was
"That makes me feel really good."
That's 30 years older than anybody Justin's ever dated.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. That's why you go with the young ones, Justin. See, they're not talking about having kids.
That's right. That's why you just fuck the teenagers, Justin.
That's right. That's smart. That's smart. Then you can break up with them and be like, I want to start having kids.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, she kind of stinks. No, I mean, the text is bad. I'm sure she's a very nice person.
That's a very telling way to handle.
Do you think the
situations.
roommates, Dave, you've been around roommates having sex with other roommates and kids, and you think the other roommates were like, you got to do this?
Yeah, how were you with the other roommates? Were you friendly?
Roommates were fine. I mean,
Yeah. Were they good friends or was it just random roommates for work?
we were like friends, but
If one of the roommates doesn't like you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I look at Dave. I mean, it worked out.
That's a
for all of
rare.
us, yeah.
That's a Hollywood ending. That's rare.
What's your take on this, Dave? You're a man of romance.
First of all,
Give me a grade. Give a tech. What grade would you give her for sending a text? That's an F.
that is an F minus.
That's an F, right?
I disagree with you. I think
B minus.
I think this is a date. Let's go out, it's either dinner or drinks, and it's kind of like the walk home situation. Yeah,
that's
it's
a tough spot.
In a rom-com, it's a walk home.
Okay,
No,
but
it's-
Dave, we're in
it's-
the real world, Dave.
What a weird way.
Does he
that
look
your
like
brain
Matthew
works.
McConaughey to you? This is the real world.
It's the walk. It's on a walk.
No, it is a phone call.
It's a phone call. It's
It's a
right
walk.
in the middle.
It's a walk by the water. I know this for a fact.
Oh,
I've
get the
watched enough
fuck you.
fucking
Not 10
movies.
things.
Fuck
This is
you,
not.
Dave.
This is not. What's the one with Kate
It's not
Hudson
a
and
phone call.
McConaughey?
It's not a phone call.
There's not Sex in the City.
I know, but it's not a phone call. It's
And
in person.
Brains David is.
Either way, it's in person. However you want to put
It's a
that
phone
together.
call. All right, let's settle on phone call.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
If she called you on the phone, Justin, would you just take the L? Would you try to make a case for yourself, or
no, she
Yeah.
wants to do what she wants to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe better if you're.
Sometimes you
got
got to fight for love, though.
In a rom com, he is running to where she is right now.
It's too early to fight for love.
Well, no.
How about you kidnap
Probably
a kid
not.
and you bring it to her? Maybe no.
See,
Just throwing it out there.
we have kids now. So
Yeah,
In
right.
a rom-com, they're both dating new people, and
But they realize
Justin's having a great time though. She's
Younger.
not.
But she's like, right.
She comes
the one
crawling
that got
back.
away.
The one that got away, and then like 2 years later, they bump into each other just coincidentally.
And then it ends like, yeah, they're having dinner one night. She's like, oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. What's that? We're having a baby. Right. And then they get the hospital at the end. Yeah, that
Yep.
works.
Yep.
I mean, you'd be willing to knock her up, no?
No, absolutely not.
No.
No.
I'm surprised that you're so. I think you'd be a great dad. We joke around, but I think you'd be a good dad.
Great dad.
Yeah.
Great,
you
great,
care. Like, seriously.
Great.
Okay, well, I don't want
You
to do
legitimately care about things and have feelings. I don't think
Yes.
anyone else in this room does.
Well, I'm actually a great dad, but that's a different
Great dad,
conversation.
but feelings.
I have great feelings about my kids. Are you nuts?
Me too, I guess. Yeah.
What a shot!
I guess I'm working alone here, guys.
Unbelievable.
I'm working
Dave.
alone.
We're all stealing
Oh my
from
God.
retarded kids at the
Jeez,
ice
how do you
skating
really
rink.
feel about Kirk?
Jesus God, you ever see my kids are one of the greatest dads of all time. Do you not want to have kids because you think you'll be bad at it, or like
No, I just don't think I'm in a position to have kids right now.
financially?
Financially, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
See, I'm not asking specific. Does she make a nice living?
She made fine money,
Did she have like a retail job or a job or
like a job.
job? So the two of you together could, you
I
could
guess
do
we
okay.
never had this conversation.
And the biggest thing is having parents that are alive to watch them.
Thanks, Montante.
I'm just not.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I'll go fuck him. I'm gonna drive home. I'll leave.
Can't be a good dad.
talk
if
to
your
my dad as
parents
much
are
as you
dead.
talk to yours at this point.
Hey, I know that's not true. My
is that true?
dad's still out there. He asked me to go play golf with him last month.
That's nice.
Drive
Did
down
you do
to
it?
Myrtle Beach now.
Drive down to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
Why don't you guys fly down there?
he's there.
Oh, he lives there in the
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah.
Oh, not full time or in the winter.
Oh, full time.
Oh, because Harry and I were there.
A lot of golf courses apparently.
It's great. Yeah, you should go. I mean, well, you know, you should go. I'd rather go there than England.
Well.
But you're right, Justin. Like, this is something you guys could have talked out.
Yeah. So
Did she respond to your response?
I think she blocked me.
Oh, fuck off.
I think so. So.
Oh, okay. That's...
But like, I think it's just like
How do you know that? Just because
she just she didn't respond. So I'm
Oh,
assuming.
that's. I don't think you blocked
You,
me.
you see, is there a way? There's no way of knowing on this thing. You guys, there's not a Bumble communication.
No, this is a text message.
What was the gist of your response?
that's an all-time
I read you my
scumbag.
We don't know. We don't know that it happened though.
If it happened, it's an all-time scumbag move.
In a way,
You don't just
though.
block somebody like.
In a way, though, it is kind of like clean.
No, that's fucked.
I agree,
No,
but like,
I agree, but like, she just
If Justin for the next week was texting her 3 times a day, the block makes sense.
Even if he didn't, even
would
if
you
they were
do that
done,
or no?
no.
No, but
Yeah.
even if they ended their conversation, give it like 48 hours. He's not stalking her. Fucking
Not
yet.
What's that?
Who knows? Who knows with him? Boy, jeez. Well, I'm sorry, buddy.
That sucks.
Yeah.
See, they announced the Darth Maul TV show though. That should be pretty good.
Yeah, you'll be watching that. You'll be watching that alone, huh?
Who knows? Probably not.
I'm kidding.
Well, you're gonna get right back.
Does this
after,
affect
right?
your Taylor Swift like love?
Maybe this pumps it up a little bit more.
Right.
Oh, now you can
Modern
relate to
music.
the love songs.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He's gonna ghostwrite her next album.
Do you think this is a positive that you put yourself out there, even though it hurts
Feels
right
like it,
now?
yeah.
Oh, this is a huge net.
but
No,
will you
this is
have
net positive.
right?
This
Will
is
you have
positive.
confidence going on back on those apps and
Yeah, sure.
Get right back after it.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I mean, I do think, Dave, that he was in love with her. I mean, you don't
I don't
react
think I
like
was
this.
in love with her.
he was in love with her?
Montana. I mean, it's okay.
You would have been dating multiple people.
Yeah, you're really broken up, which is good. That's you
tough,
put
yeah.
you put it out there.
It was also very shocking too.
Yeah, that is there was you're telling me you didn't see anything that was leading to this. Nothing.
No.
When was the last time you saw her, if I might ask?
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was great.
Dinner or just over like her place or?
Dinner at her place. Yeah.
Jeez. What do you think, Montante?
Okay, I think it is gonna be a net positive going forward, though. You learn from this, and if someone's gonna actually block you, whatever, you're better off in the long run.
Were you looking? What was your age? What's your age range in that thing?
It only goes down though.
He's dating an older
Joking,
woman.
I'm joking. Lazy joke. I apologize.
This guy was happy as can be last night, huh?
Oh, Cloud9.
Maybe the Hooters thing turned her off.
She didn't know what to do.
How do you know that?
I don't think she knew. She saw this Puerto Rican though. I get it.
Take
I don't know. I think it was.
You gotta see. I mean, that's telling
It
you.
was like 23 to, but like also like once you like run out of people in that age group, they're like, would you like to expand?
Oh, okay. So you expanded to 35.
What's your parameter, miles wise? I think like 25 probably safe.
I think 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it sucks. So
yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I'm glad for your own sake you kept that quiet. I mean, from a show perspective, bad, but for your own personal health, good. That's a good move.
it was pretty good too. No one would have caught that.
What's that?
Pretty good. Justin's keeping it on the down low.
Yeah, you hide it really well too when you get dumped.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure that one out.
Yeah.
3 months is like, I keep going back to this. There's a lot of optimism with 3 months if it's going well. So from Justin's perspective,
Oh,
right.
the flowers are blooming, springtime.
Right.
We're off
Every
to the
breakup I've
races
had,
here.
both sides just hate each other at the end.
But she could be in this spot right now where she's like, I really do care about him,
Yeah.
but this is just something I have to do for my wife. But maybe
I
she
think so.
realizes.
Was there any talk of like any trips together or anything? Like, was it that level?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about like going to Taylor Swift's next concert or something.
Okay.
You're missing out.
We're
The
gonna
entire
go.
relationship was based around Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's not incorrect,
Okay. Well, maybe there's yeah.
but no, we were going to like go see a concert in June. So
That's over now, probably.
is it over now?
You can still go with her to the show.
Sounds like the anti-hero.
Said you want to be. You said you want to be friends.
Yeah. So
I don't think you meant that though. No way. No, that's just something you're saying. You
yeah,
know.
it's something I say.
Right, Dave?
I don't
Why
know.
do you want a fucking
Yeah.
friend right now?
It's like, oh, I'm
with that?
dating this guy. Now he
Please.
knocked me up. Like, you don't need that shit. Right,
No,
right, Montante?
Sometimes
You don't need that.
become friends with people you used to date.
Bubba didn't
No.
know about this girl?
No,
Your parents didn't?
no.
I think you're cordial with exes. You don't have friends with them.
Why? Why? He's never going to see her again.
Yeah, I mean, he'll
Right, what does that
never.
matter?
Right. Yeah, you got to just cut bait there. I actually give her blocking him is cruel, but
It's
correct.
a gross move.
That's what I'm
But we
saying.
don't even know what happened, right, Justin?
I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming so.
Well, Dave, call her. See if she answers.
Oh, fuck you.
We'll just ask her next week.
Is she? She's what day is she in next week?
I think she's definitely a Thursday, I guess.
She'd be good on Thursday, I think.
Her and Steve from Gloucester in here.
That'd be good.
What's the perfect landing spot?
Oh, Mutt would be great in that spot. Yeah. You want to talk to somebody that's Mutt in that situation. Nobody better. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucks.
3 months. Was it 3 months? When did it start?
I don't know. We've been hanging out for probably
Well, Netflix and chill.
There you go. You're hip.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 of that, but we were talking for good 3 months. So
Was she like, did you ever pee on her or no?
no, I never.
Okay,
peed on
good.
her.
That's good. Yeah. I'm just asking.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
If she said to you, obviously I want to have kids one day, and I care so much about you, what is your timeline? Like, what do you think?
That's a good question.
I don't know. She said what? She said, I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
So what you're, right now you're 29, right?
28.
28. So 2 years from now, you think you'd be willing to have kids?
Maybe if I'm in that.
That's a
position.
big 2 years for her, though.
I don't know why you think you're not.
I think you
in that
actually are,
position.
Justin, honestly. I mean, I'm not telling you. If you don't
Yeah.
want to do it, don't do it. But I'm saying, like, I think you're pretty close. If you meet a girl also makes a decent living, the two of you carve out a life together, that sounds pretty good. As long as he wants to move out of Bubba's house, in that pool, too.
Oh, I don't want to move out of Bubba's house.
That's the thing. Then if you're her, Dave, let's be fair.
Right.
She's 35.
Oh,
Start having
like, I don't-
kids. Like, I get it. But that should have been introduced. To introduce that right now that's never been mentioned before. Via text is weird. That's weird. It's almost like there's something else going on.
Maybe I'm lying about this.
No, not you. Not you. Maybe she's just looking for it out.
Like, let's just say
The lads are up, Montante.
We're up on nothing.
The lads are up.
Like to hear
Who
that.
cares? Go ahead. What?
let's say she texted you, but this didn't happen. She texted you today and said, "What do you think about moving in together?" What would your response?
Oh,
be?
that's a great question. Dave's good at this.
I would have said probably let's revisit this in a couple months. I don't want to move in so quick.
Okay.
That's
Which is
a fair answer.
Fair answer. Respectable.
3 months in, that's a big question, too.
No, you're nowhere near.
But sometimes you make crazy decisions when
You
you're
live together, you might as well be married.
Alex moved in within 3 weeks.
You're married. I mean, you're married.
Yeah,
She did?
She'd leave a sweatshirt, leave this, leave that. Next thing I was like, this bitch been here for a week straight.
Well, the difference is
she-
you
she-
had your own place,
But she also
basically.
knew what she was getting. She's not passing that
Ah,
up.
you
That's
don't-
a
Do
gold
you
mine.
blame her?
That's a
Come
gold
on,
mine.
Lock that up.
You get an opportunity like this, you
The
take
ladies
it.
were lined up all the way to the water.
I
I
hear
mean,
you.
So
Smart.
what was that, Justin?
it sucks.
With Montante being in a relationship?
Oh no.
Oh,
What if she said,
It does suck, Montante.
What?
Humster red card.
okay. Justin, I'll fire you if you keep talking. What was that, Dave?
sometimes like just timing from a timing perspective, let's say her lease was up with her friends, she's got to sign a new 1-year lease. Those
a big
situations
spot.
force you
Big
to
spot.
make decisions. I would say you probably would have agreed to it.
Probably not.
Really?
Yeah.
Then if she sent the text said you're not ready, it would make sense.
If that's the
I
case,
actually disagree with that. Justin, if 3 months in, she's like, I want to move in together. And Justin's like, no, that does not mean that he's then saying I don't want to be together and have kids. But he's saying we've been together for 3 months.
No, I know, but I'm
but her that's a signal.
the light bulb
it's
goes
over.
off on
Yeah.
her a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would force the
Because
text
she has to commit to a year somewhere else.
Yeah, it's like
Without
us.
She's not in the she's not in the spot to be wasting much time.
No,
Just
but that's
spring
on
it out
her.
of
That's
nowhere,
on her
something.
for just I mean, you got to know that going in, being like, would you have rather known that early on, Justin?
Yes,
spare the
but
heartbreak?
also we had fun, so I don't regret anything.
You regret anything?
Good. That's a good way to look at it.
Great way to look at it.
Yeah, I don't believe it,
fun.
but yeah,
Oh, you got to talk yourself into it, believe me.
yeah, sure, yeah, I understand. Yeah,
Speak into existence.
he put his heart out there, and I give him credit for that.
Yeah,
Got
thanks,
stomped on, but
Is this
thanks
Luke.
to Dave calling in. Thanks to Dave.
That is true.
a lot of people say we don't work well together, but I disagree with that.
What do you
This
mean?
is
A
proof.
lot of people don't say that.
This is proof.
Did you say something? Did you say something to him this morning, but like off air about this or no?
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought I was supportive. I hope.
Was he or no?
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
did he say?
it was so
very
raw. I
awkward
don't know.
because I literally I said like I don't know, I was sitting here and I was like and Dave was like, "What's up?" I was like, "I've been seeing this girl for the past couple months." Dave goes, "Okay, fuck yeah, okay." And I was like, "Well, yeah." So
Dave just,
Yeah, you did. I was just trying to hype him up.
Dave
a
just
little
living
bit.
vicariously through
Yep.
somebody else.
yeah,
But she's good looking, huh, Dave?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody else getting that soon, right there.
hopefully.
No.
No.
No, I hope.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, hopefully.
I mean, you guys. I think you guys will get together again. That's my prediction.
Maybe.
I will. But you know what? To be fair, one we'll move on, I guess. But let me ask you this: she reaches back out to him. If you're him after that kind of dumping, are you like fucking?
If this happens a year and a half into it, you can still work through it. If this happens that abruptly 3 months in,
because it's coming again. Because Justin, to his credit, to his total credit, Justin's like, hey, I'm not. He's being upfront, like I don't want to be in the kid situation right now. So that's going to happen again.
Yeah, but we never really talked about it.
No, I know, but I'm saying now going forward. Yeah. So she's like, I want to get back together. 3 or 4 months from now, you know this thing's coming again.
Get back together. We were never really
well, you know
boyfriend,
what I mean.
girlfriend.
Yeah, but I think this is for
Justin. It feels like to me like you felt like she was your girlfriend. I'm just as a viewer of the.
Yeah, he was
exclusive. I can see that takeaway. How he comes back.
That's what exclusive
is.
It's
subtle, but yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, so it sucks.
Do you guys ever have that conversation? Like, are we together or are you my girlfriend? Or I don't know how that works nowadays. Back in my day, we'd lock that shit up.
Kind of.
You got to make it AIM official.
Yeah, kind of.
AIM official.
Yeah.
What is it?
AIM official.
Yeah, I missed it.
AOL.
Yeah, I missed that
Messenger.
one. Yeah. So you kind of had that talk.
Kind of.
That's a very formal text, though.
Yeah, it sucks.
Let
Started off, good morning, Justin! Exclamation point.
Oh, turns out it's not a good morning.
Was that the kind of thing you would normally send anyway? Good morning, Justin. But next,
just good morning.
Yeah, and then how quickly did she get right into it? In the text, like we're done. Second sentence. If I'm you, I want that right away.
Mm-hmm. Lead with it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Justin. I hope that you slept well. I want to let you know that sadly.
I hope you slept well.
I hope you slept well.
Hey, you dodged the bullet here. That's an insane thing to put in the writing.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'll let you know that sadly we're moving on. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hope you got a good night's sleep because I'm about to ruin your day.
Will she see this? Somebody who knows somebody, will she ever see this video or no?
No, she's very much off the internet, which is great.
Oh, that's good.
And by the way, if she did see this, she's handled it. He's been class.
Come on. She knows you work for the show.
Do you think
she sent you a text right before? She's finding this shit.
She knows you work for Barstool.
Yes.
Yeah. And she's just watching her out eating popcorn, just laughing her ass off.
Some guy just filling her up with man butter. It's that time of month. She's got the legs up. She's making sure.
Come on.
She's making sure that she's taking her temperature. It's time.
Does this situation?
Justin will be the Godfather. He'll be there at the thing.
Come on.
Does this situation make you kind of readjust?
What
mentally?
Taylor Swift song does this the one make you remind you of the most?
He's gonna have an answer to this, sadly.
Oh, I mean, Suburban Legends.
Yeah.
That was like
deep cut.
It was a deep cut, but also like.
Did you guys have a song?
It was Suburban Legends.
Oh, I was wondering, what does this story like? What Taylor songs does this breakup like line in with? Because she wrote a lot of songs about breaking up, right?
That's all she does.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Demonic music about breaking up.
Enchanted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that go?
Fucking Gyllenhaal.
Is that about Gyllenhaal?
No, I forget which one.
Enchanted is about someone.
Forget how Dave is at times.
She was with Jonas, right? At one point.
A little bit.
Oh, that's early.
John Mayer.
Yep.
Yeah, John Mayer wrote Dear John.
Gene Hackman.
God, she fucked a lot of guys.
I think she
for a fucking normal guy, like a regular guy on the street.
No, all relationships are fake.
Or she that's a romantic comedy, Dave. She sees this, falls in love with him.
Right. That's right.
Well, I guess a romantic comedy though, Dave, he would then wind up choosing the ex-girlfriend though.
Are you more attracted to Taylor Swift or her?
There's not really attractiveness to Taylor Swift.
There's certainly not.
She's very attractive, but I don't think of
she
her
has
in
nothing.
like a sexual
So Montante,
way.
you're breaking up with your girlfriend.
Her.
I mean, you find Roseanne more attractive than Taylor Swift.
No, they're both fuckable.
Yeah, we'll fuck her.
You said Roseanne was attractive.
Taylor Swift is a small town 6.
We literally had this conversation last night.
I don't like the lipstick.
Well, I'm not.
She's tall. She's blonde. She's
built like you know Men in Black when they open up the door.
She doesn't do anything for me physically, but I mean she's an attractive woman.
You know that scene?
Yes, but she's not like you're not out and you're like holy shit.
It's not like Alexandra Daddario or somebody,
right?
Or Arna de Armas or
yes, correct.
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah. Or Justin's girl.
Sad.
Sad.
Tough.
Does this make you adjust kind of your vision of where you're going?
Justin keeps saying it's sad, so we'll just keep asking more questions. Like I think you should probably do still 5 today.
Well, there's nothing else going on.
Oh,
Right. You don't want to get into the story with the El Salvadorian?
No, I mean I want to follow up on Montante on fucking Dave's question, the Turtleboy later. But you feel it doesn't make you less hesitant to jump in again.
No,
that's good. Then that's
really
a
good.
That's a win.
That's really good
because you've been kind of out of it for a while, right?
Kinda.
She gave you a little bit of life.
I guess.
I just hope that you don't.
He definitely told her he loved her, though, right?
I definitely did.
If he didn't, he wanted.
Good. He would admit it. He would admit it if he.
But he wanted to. He loved her.
I would say that if I
you loved her.
If I
agree. I actually agree. I think
he's this upset. He loved her.
He's an emotional guy.
I'm an emotional guy. I cry about a lot of things.
Yes.
It feels like it was mutual.
He's probably
You
weak.
guys kind of broke up with each other. That's how I look at it. That's how, don't you think?
Maybe I think it probably is for the best. So, but it sucks in the. When
I'm not going to force you to
have
have a kid
when you
unless
have
it's
an
good
hour
show
to process
content.
it. Right.
But like, I just want to say I do think he'd be a good dad. Just
Great
for the
dad.
future. Just for the
Great,
future.
elite,
dad.
elite dad.
Great.
Yeah.
Listen, as someone who could use the great dad, he'd be
Yeah.
a great dad.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't want to be a dad.
Ever.
Not right now. So.
Okay. Is there other than financial, or is it just because your poison brain?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
eyes.
You're right. That's true too. I wonder if she looked at all that, put that ticket on the account.
Maybe she should have.
Yeah. Are you really?
Am I
When do you expect to be like legally blind?
In like my 50s, I'll be legally blind.
Jesus.
You'd be
I
done.
always
with that.
forget that. Fuck.
The well,
Jeez.
we never got to know her. I mean, obviously she'll be at the next live show, but
Yeah.
Dave, you think there's no chance she is not
Do
watching
you,
this?
do you hate the idea?
She's
of,
not watching it live, I don't think,
But
but I
she'll
think
see it
she
later.
will see.
You hate the idea of a Justin dating show on the network?
I wouldn't put Justin through that.
No.
No. I mean, unless he wants to.
Science by Justin is taking off.
What is?
Science by Justin.
What's
Right,
that?
Throw shit in the microwave and I microwave it.
Oh,
It's a new show.
Science by Justin.
did it blow up?
Who's doing that?
Did it blow up yesterday? Yeah, the peeps or no?
They exploded and then they turned into like just like hard rock.
I wonder if she's watching that thinking maybe he's not ready to be a dad at this point.
I don't think she was watching it. And
Yeah,
also,
but
I think
imagine
she
that
liked the-
experiment with
I think
kids.
she liked the
That's a great
silliness.
It's
little
wacky.
Yeah.
I think she liked the silliness of it.
She loved the silliness, she said.
How does she word the silliness?
I don't know, some big girl.
Propensity for silliness, right? Maybe she didn't think you were serious enough, though.
Maybe not.
Maybe she's a big clown.
No.
Did you give her your deepest secrets, your thoughts? Did you guys have those conversations at night, in the darkness?
Deepest secret.
Or just conversations, like deep conversations?
I don't know. I mean, no, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good. I mean, I think.
When do you think you'll know like what you want for your future?
What do you mean? When will I know what I want? For
Like
my
you
future?
just almost found potentially somebody you could have spent the rest of your life.
I guess, but like you're
Were you ever thinking that in this relationship?
at some points.
Oh, boy.
Had to be.
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah. But look, if he doesn't want to have kids right now, then that's a good thing. I like when people.
Right, but I think he has to start figuring out when he may
Like, do you
want
wanna
to
have
be
kids?
there.
I'm feeling the heat right now.
Oh, she wants to have kids.
No, I'm saying internally because I'm 30. I think I'm 33.
How old
so
is she?
29 or 30.
Does she want to have kids yet or no?
Yeah, I think we're close. I gotta propose. I gotta do that this year.
Yeah. Do you have to really? I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah, you just got to do it.
You gotta do it.
Think Montante would be a good dad?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Yes, he will.
elite.
Yeah. Drinking,
might wake him up a
gambling,
little bit.
cocaine. It'd be great.
You should show your kid what not to do.
That's a good point. He'll learn from the mistakes of his father. I
Yeah.
think.
Very fun. My mom was like trashing my dad like 6 years ago. She's like, he was just an alcoholic, had a really bad gambling problem. I was like,
Oh, loser.
well, that fell far from the tree.
What else, Justin?
Yeah, like I said, excited about this Darth Maul movie.
I could tell,
TV
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Harry likes those animated TV shows, right?
Oh, we liked Rebels a lot.
Did you watch Clone Wars?
Yes. Yeah, he liked them. He's kind of moved from Star Wars too, though, a little bit. He's like you, I think. He's probably down like Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. What's he into then? Minecraft movie?
No, we went to the Minecraft movie, ironically. He's very into like anime now.
Are these people? Do you think the people who run these movie theaters are overall excited, like thrilled with
don't know,
with the
'cause
stupid movie?
some of
Yes.
Because you're making money, but
These
it's
people
the
who run
cleanup.
them-
I know
people
they
who
clean the
work there.
carpets, but the movie's made $1 billion fucking worldwide.
You got
Yes.
sticky soda and
Yeah, but the movie's made it's gonna make $1 billion. Movie theaters are dying. I think they can live
So
with.
the Minecraft came from like a video game,
Yes,
Yeah,
a
it's
video
like I
game.
can't fucking describe.
and people are saying it's so bad that it's good.
Well, people are
it's like-
going in to have like a ironically good time.
Like
That
there's
was
just,
Harry's definition.
there's just like lines in it that like how like sometimes in like you don't watch these movies, but like in Avengers, like Captain America would come out and then the crowd would like clap or like oh
That's
wow
so gay.
yeah, but like
That's
they
fair.
take it
Yeah,
like
no, it's
they
fair.
take it to like
Yeah.
what if we legitimately had like riots
yeah. Like
when
when they say
Jack Black
the chicken thing, it's like
when they
just-
say chicken jockey, what if like we threw the popcorn across it? We had like people like doing wrestling matches.
Yeah, Harry said that
brought in a live
literally
chicken.
this 10-minute standing ovation when the movie was over. People were like, it was 10 minutes.
It's funny.
I think it's a
But you
it's
ha-
funny.
you
It's like
have-
Rocky Horror.
You
It's
have
like
to know the video game to fully appreciate the
for
movie.
sure. I mean, that's the sense I got from him.
How the fuck would Clemmer know?
Clemmer went by himself and he texted me after. He's like, the crowd loved it. I was like, yeah, it's kind of ironic, Clemmer. Like, he didn't even know that. I'm going to say, I still have a hard time believing somebody 6'1" is 109 pounds a guy.
Right.
I'll tell you what, though. You said, like, he looks
Those
exact
legs
same.
are crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
do you believe he's 109 pounds, Dave?
there are people on hunger strikes inches shorter than him that weigh more.
You could die. Like,
he should have died.
So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's no reason he should still be with us. He said, he was like, yeah, I wouldn't eat for 30 days.
Well, my thing is, I think Clemmer's a full-blown alcoholic. And, like, he had, like, pancreatitis and cirrhosis of the liver. And, like, that's why, like, is a full-blown. He has that gray alcoholic look.
Yeah.
I never understood how he would get buzzed off 2 ciders, but if you weigh fucking 109 pounds,
109 pounds.
I guess that'll do it.
But how do you weigh 109 pounds if you're drinking 2 ciders a day? Even that,
That's not that much because if you're not fucking eating,
I guess
you're getting your calories literally from ciders, from hard ciders.
Can you imagine being her and watching this back? Like, she looks awful. Justin looks great. Like, Justin looks fantastic.
Who? Oh, we're going back to her?
It's the only thing that's on my head. I don't really give a shit about the other stuff.
You're saying her? I think I will I'll defend her. Like, I do think her heart is in the. I don't think she handled it well with the text.
I agree.
But I think her heart is in the right place.
No,
She's saying, "Hey, let's cut this fucking thing off before." Like, imagine she did it a year from now.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, no.
Just doesn't want to have kids a year from now.
Fair.
That's then that's
3
brilliant.
months.
agree.
You're getting towards.
Picture him
where
a
you
year
gotta
from now if this happens.
No, right. But she unfairly.
Maybe the way to do it is
way
to
she-
be
yeah.
callous. Maybe.
I think I would agree. I think she did what
Like,
was best for her.
No,
I would-
she absolutely had to bring up the future stuff. It was on her
The
brain.
only thing
That's
she did poorly was the way she actually went about it,
right.
and then blocking would be just insane. But
I don't think she did that. I don't think she would do
I
that.
wouldn't think she blocked it.
Text her back, Justin. Be like, "Hey, still there? Miss me? I miss you."
maybe I missed.
Can we talk about this? Text her back and be like, "I'm willing to have a kid."
Because I'm not. Because that's
I know
lying.
you're not. I know you're not. Don't do that.
Gotta be truthful.
Gotta be true. Well, good for you. That I think that's you know,
I think this is good.
smile because it happened. You know.
That's right.
I want to see if Bubba can move that. I feel like he needs a guy's trip now. Like, see if Bubba can move that trip up.
Yeah, that needs to be. Yeah. I would agree with that.
Boys in the
Get
town.
out of here tomorrow. Just have a week.
Hit the
Two
road.
single guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
Bubba,
no, never mind. We got to come in for the BO boys at 2:00 on Easter.
Actually-
Don't go
They
anywhere.
get back to you or no?
Yes, they can't do Sunday night.
They cannot.
No, they can
Oh.
do 2:00 on Easter.
Well, tell them we tell them I can't.
fucking-
Did you tell them I can't do it?
They said, would you be available Wednesday night?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, you tell them yes for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Tell them sorry. I think they did not mean. Like, you're killing them. I don't think they even thought about it. Guy, I forgot it was Easter. I said
Justin
yes.
basically pointed it out, right? He said, and they're saying no. We can do 2:00 on Sunday.
Yeah, they're not available.
Well, I don't think they were being assholes about it, were they?
No,
they're like,
I don't think so.
yeah.
I think
Maybe they
they're-
know it's
they're
Easter.
maybe
Okay.
they're celebrating Easter at night.
Maybe they're Jewish, Dave. I don't fucking know.
That's a crazy request.
But they're not
of
saying
somebody.
do it. I'm saying I'm like, okay, I can't do it.
But that bald one's Jewish. Clayton? Is that the bald one?
Pat.
Pat?
They'd
Why?
probably be a little more
He just looks
mainstream if
Jewish.
they were.
Maybe he's Italian.
Looks Jewish.
That's a big Easter day, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
huge.
Right. It's pretty. Yeah. So, but yeah, I can't.
Easter food.
Can't
good,
do it.
Good food. I'd make the argument a little better than Thanksgiving.
Easter to me is like a holiday. Just never meant anything to me as a kid.
Yeah,
I thought even as a kid, I was like, this fucking thing.
What's
this
the
thing-
Easter food? Is it ham?
This fucking thing
ham,
hops. Yeah. But you have
good mac
pasta,
and
right?
cheese, pasta.
This fucking thing hops around. Like, what are we fucking doing?
I like lamb's good. I'm a
Yeah.
lamb guy.
What's Mary doing for Easter?
Don't know.
You just show up to her apartment. Just bring some food.
That's really good advice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll mind that. Bring a bunch of kids
No,
stuff.
bring the homemade. What's the fucking pasta dish with the hot dogs?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Spaghetti hot dogs?
A nice Trudel meal.
Yeah, right. That's true. That's spontaneous. She
Win her
loves that.
over,
About, She
oh.
loves that about you.
Yeah,
Your
but
silliness.
no,
Be silly.
You gotta respect boundaries. She wants to break it off. That's cool.
No humor from Justin on this one today.
No, I mean it's tough.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough situation. Tough. What are the Colonines doing on Sunday?
Kathy Collins cooking, so that means breakfast is off. Though breakfast is gone for the foreseeable future, unfortunately.
What?
Yeah,
Really? Why is that?
Chases hockey on Sunday morning, so that's
Oh.
what's done. Yeah, but yeah, we'll all be at Kathy's.
Okay. I see.
Oh, we have 11:30, by the way.
That's fast and loose, right? I think if it's 11:36, will the world end?
No.
Okay.
Well, Kane the other day mentioned he wants people to bring up your personal life. So you wanna dive into that?
Yeah, what did he say?
Something along the lines
He
like
said we should have asked you more about why you were taking time off and how the audience wants to know that. So, but I don't fuck.
Yeah, Justin, I'm dating Justin's ex-girlfriend now. So that's why I'm gonna fucking fill her up with seed. Jesus Christ. I don't like him anymore.
Kane?
Yeah. I know he's your guy. I'm with Mick. He's like,
I held on to the
if
Kane
he's
train
gonna
pretty well.
get creepier now, and then he'll start talking about my kid. Like that's gonna happen as he gets angrier and left out more and more. I know people like this. Now I would just say be careful. Like be careful.
It's the worst because he thinks he's you.
Right, and he's
It's
not.
the worst.
It's a disease of everyone. You're just not like you think you're. Oh yeah, Kirk's getting a divorce. Like he thinks he's like
Kirk would say
wacky.
this.
It's like it's like you're not like crazy, but you are, but like a bad way. Like I think I'm starting to think he might be a bad guy. I could be wrong. Like I've always gone along with him.
Also, the worst third chair in the history of this program.
No.
Canceled
Got me
the
sick.
show. Yeah, very
Got me
many
sick.
times.
Oh, I was going to say.
I actually don't think he's bad when he's in here.
No, I don't think he is.
Oh, I still have many, even if I hate him. I don't care about that.
Working by myself.
Yeah. Was that a bit?
No, he's right. Oh, I knew it would piss him off, so I figured I'd
Oh,
go with it. Yeah.
I didn't think he was bad, and I don't even dislike him. I'm wondering. I'm like, is this a bad guy? What do you think? You've been advocating.
He has.
I reached out to him privately. I was like, because people were like, he was going after Kate. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think this
Every-
is confusion and
Kate
showmanship.
Minahan, not Kate Trudell.
No, every time, like
Justin, you got to take those Kate Trudell little things you wrote down on your school book. You got to get rid of that now.
he kept thinking he was bringing up good points. He was like, oh, if it just was Kate with Kirk, it's like, okay, that's not making a good point.
What is that though? Like, in what
Because
context?
he thinks that his kids got dragged into it, so he's like, oh, Kirk wouldn't like it if this happens. It's like, okay, this is a bad example. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Like I understood a majority.
I think anybody who's putting those pictures out there, it's scum too.
Yeah, the one point he made, which was like great.
Yeah, this kid in the background of his cooking thing or something.
Yeah, but what he said-
then leave it alone. There's no reason to put that out there.
But
for
what he
somebody
said,
else.
he goes, I think it's a weird instinct for if my kid walks behind.
1000%.
Okay. He goes, I think it's a weird instinct to go back and screen grab it. 100%.
1000%.
Like I get where he's coming from, but he kept going so far, and
Well, it's also what I talk about with everybody on this show. It happened in Chicago. If people don't drink, this stuff doesn't happen.
oh, correct. I was sober for 11 days, different guy.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I saw it in fucking New Hampshire too. People just get pounded. It's crazy. So,
You miss Freddie Lynn show?
no, I don't. I don't miss Freddie Lynch. I don't think I like him either.
You definitely don't like the brother.
No, the brother I don't like. That's right. Yeah, Freddie Lynch seems like a nice enough guy. Though he's like making out with like elderly people at the
Well,
show.
everyone has their,
Yeah. Did you
kinks.
see this or no?
No, but I love the story.
Is it true?
I kind of love it.
What happened?
I just heard he
Somebody
I
like
don't know.
whispered in his ear, like, I want to. Didn't something like that happen
These
at
are
the
all
show?
rumors.
Yeah, I don't know.
can't
Yeah, it's all
All
hearsay.
rumors. All rumors. Yeah.
But I heard
What's the
yeah,
rumor?
that he kissed a very old woman.
Like how old? Was it Joanne?
I'm going late 50s.
Did you see this woman?
No, maybe I did, but I don't know.
Did anybody
Good for him.
call her name?
No,
No.
I didn't see her.
I've done.
Yeah, sure. I don't. Look at Jess was an older woman.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah, that's the real sad part. Is the death of the whole Justin pedophile jokes now.
Yeah, I don't think those are necessarily.
It's a
gonna be-
shame.
It's
No
gonna be
more.
tough to make.
One would
those
almost
now.
say that you learn from your one mistake of trying to become regular, and now we're going back deeper into that world. Because these women will never be like, oh, I'm so close to being barren and whatever,
He's what?
These girls now that
you.
you're gonna be with, children.
At Hooters yesterday, though.
Yeah, sure.
What was it? What was?
Feels like he's over it already, Dave. No,
Yeah, he's fine.
You got to move on.
This
Gotta
is
move
what
on.
guys. By the way,
Quick-
this is
quick
this is what
moving
guys
show.
do.
Quick moving show.
This is exactly what guys do.
We're talking to the bartender, me and Montante. And Montante's like, yeah, there's no Hooters around me. And she was like, oh, where are you from? New Jersey. And then she mentions about how there's a Hooters in like Albany. And I was like, oh, I was just in Albany. And she's like, oh, for what? I was like, oh, I sell snow cones. She was like, what, do you do that for work? I was like, oh, I do it like part-time thing. And she's like, what are you full-time? And Montante's like, he works for Barstool Sports.
Yeah, because I know it's the last thing you
He
want to
works
hear.
for
It's
Barstool
fun.
Sports.
try to get her, to impress her.
A
You
little
think?
bit. I was trying to more make him uncomfortable because you don't want to hear that.
Was she impressed by that?
Well, no. She's
Not
like,
as
what,
much as
what
I
do you do?
hoped.
I was like, oh, I produce a podcast.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, what kind of show is it?
She was under the impression it was his.
I was like, oh, comedy show.
Oh.
She goes, what did she say? She's like, what's your,
She goes, tell me a joke.
she goes, tell me
Make
a
me
joke.
laugh.
What's your, no, she said, what's your, not bit. She said, what's your something.
11:40, Dave say.
Okay.
Good.
She said, what's your something? And I was like, oh, I don't know. You
It's
know,
pretty
just,
much asking to explain the Kirkman, which is impossible.
no, no,
Absolutely
and
impossible.
She's like, what makes you funny? I was like, I don't know, I'm a pedophile.
Yeah.
I cry about my grandfather dying.
Is that what you said?
No.
Oh.
The same kid who comes in with a fucking teddy bear is the
True.
That's a tough. You can't go there.
It wasn't a bear. It was.
This is your friend, though, this bartender.
She knew him
no,
instantaneously.
She's not my friend.
I thought you said others have been your
Others
friends.
have been my friend.
Also, a fellow redhead.
Oh, yeah?
Ginger.
Think
I
they
like,
have a
I like
bond?
gingers.
Is there a bond there?
Was Mary a ginger?
Before she went gray, I think.
Very similar complexion to me.
Oh, you had freaky looking kids, I think.
Would have had white ass kids.
Yeah, maybe it's best. I think she might be pregnant.
I think that'd be quite the twist.
I'd be unbelievable. What a moment that would be in show history.
I don't think
Would you step up to the plate?
Definitely,
or are you gone?
Dave. Definitely live show from the hospital.
Have to do it.
For the delivery room. We're
No,
doing.
but I feel like we wouldn't find out till she had the baby.
You would have to tell us.
Think
You
about
get
that.
fired if you didn't tell
No,
us.
but he might not find out.
Oh,
Right.
She comes in one day.
Live. Because she's a show first.
Little
obviously.
kid, the beard, the red hair.
There's a kid I went to high school with who somebody hooked up at a high school party, showed up 6 years later with his son.
Oof.
And now we know, but he just like embraced it fully, like lives with the kid. Like,
Oh, good for him.
yeah, it's wild.
Gotta be there.
Well,
Yeah,
some people want to experience the joy of father. Other people like Justin run away from it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, people Justin's a great dad, great
Listen,
grandfather.
as I know, you can have kids and just ignore them and not take care of them
See,
financially.
Justin's actually
you
incapable.
can't.
Justin's incapable of that.
and yeah,
He's too good.
which
a
is
guy.
good.
Yes, no, it's a great quality. He's too good a guy to do that.
I guess.
You're getting lavish of praise here today, Justin.
I know. I appreciate it.
By me, mostly. Dave, not so much. Montante, some.
I'll take. I'll sign up.
Does it bother you that Dave seems to be getting joy from this?
It's not joy. It's
Look
not
at him.
joy.
When you saw what she looked like, you lit up.
What do you mean?
You were very happy to see what she looked like.
What are you talking about? I don't know if I was happy.
Happy for him.
She seemed like a catch. That's all.
Yeah. So's he.
And he was happy. Yes, both catches. Yes.
It's tough.
Do you think there's somebody in her life that was in her ear?
I don't know.
You haven't thought about it?
Roommate. It has to be roommate.
Nope. Don't think so.
Best
I think-
friend?
I think she made this decision on her own.
Well, I think we all
Smart
agree.
girl.
Somebody needed to be in her ear. If she's
Smart girl.
at that age and she wants to have kids, she needs
No,
to.
yeah,
I think
but
she's
you
capable of
think you do it on
making
your
her own
own.
decisions.
She's 35.
Yeah, but I think
She's almost 36 or no?
Nope.
You spend her birthday with you. You guys spend her birthday together or
No, her birthday is months away.
months away?
Do you have plans?
For her birthday? No.
That feels like a little much, Dave. I don't know. No.
The only
He's a
plans we
planner.
had, which
Where we pretend Taylor Swift tour hasn't happened yet.
no, we're also going to go see a concert at the end of June, which I believe I'm actually going to go see with Michael Montante.
What concert's that?
Yeah.
Which one's
Brand new.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Alex and him have very similar taste in music. So
Where's that?
Fucking rocking it, man.
Who's that?
That's Keith.
Oh, your guy, yeah.
That's at the Prudential Center.
Oh, that's nice. Was that so? It's just, your girlfriend as well, or
Yeah, her like 3 or 4 friends. They go to like. They probably go to like
could have been a
20
double date, but
concerts.
it's
Hey, you never know.
right. She could be back.
I don't think so. I think it's best.
If she reaches out again, are you going to be like, nope?
I think I would be like, I think
You made the right decision.
no, but I would say I think she made this decision rationally. I think if she reaches out again, it would be an emotional choice.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's not a crazy thought that she might have a change of heart because she cares about him so
You ever
much.
get,
definitely.
You ever break up and get the one last bang in?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
It doesn't feel like that's in the air right now. I could be
No,
wrong.
but I'm calling.
My wife listens to this program.
would
just,
you?
just one last time. It's
If she said,
it's
if she
great.
said, hey, like I really like, we have similar interests. You're a smart guy. You're a funny guy. You're a caring guy. I would like you to donate your seed, but not be part of the life. Would you do
I
that?
fucking want my seed.
Well, what she did, I'm saying. Would you say no?
Yeah, because I feel like there's. Don't you read stories all the time? Like I went to maybe they're fake, but like I went to a sperm bank and now I'm suing the sperm bank.
But you know, you would get legally, you would get that all before you did it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't want to have my child out there that I'm not responsible.
Totally with you. Good. Good answer.
What changes do you
Which
think you might
is
make?
different than if I were to give a child up for adoption. I want to say adoption's great, but
Too late.
Too expensive.
I know that. Go ahead. What's that, Dave?
I was gonna say, what changes do you think you might make, like because of this situation?
I don't know.
You should probably drink some
It's
Mountain
also
Dew.
raw.
Probably should drink some Mountain Dew.
I think 28 years.
You know
old
what?
is-
Mountain Dew doesn't judge you.
Hooters doesn't judge me.
Rennie
They're
said
getting
he's getting
fucking
sick
shitted.
of.
Mountain Dew ever say to you, like, hey, I want to have a kid? No.
No, they say Mountain Dew stops kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
know-
getting shitted at Hooters.
you know what I
tonight.
think?
Oh, that'd be great.
Don't do that. Don't get drunk. It's
Quick little 35-minute
you guys
ride
are all
home.
alcoholics. Was that, Dave?
I think that guy's trip that he's going on with the Trudells. I think that's one last hurrah, and after that, the Justin Trudell show really begins.
Do you think I'm gonna bring back girls to my?
Nope. I think it's.
Bubba
we
being
start,
the wingman?
We start looking for apartments. We start living that solo life.
Absolutely
We're
not.
He
dating.
likes
No,
living
I
with
don't
Bubba and
No,
those
I'm saying.
guys.
I know,
I
but
don't want to live.
I mean, at some point you'll want to do that.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
when-
28 is not a
Bubba has
crazy
to
age
sell
to
his
think
house.
about it.
No, that's a pretty reasonable age.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Bubba's going to die at some point, many years from now,
Yeah,
probably
like 20
30
years
probably
from now.
30 years from now.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, maybe then when he's in his late 50s.
Bubba comes over to your place to watch the game or something.
At
That's
Fox
a good
News.
feeling. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Because like in
There's the flexibility here that I can see why Mary might have been like.
well, in
you know what I'm saying, Montante? Which is okay. Justice handling this very well.
but like an apartment in Mansfield is like $3,000.
That's nuts. I agree with you.
I was in a part of Rhode Island.
If I were to get an apartment, it would
I'll
have
give
to
you
be.
I'll give you a get. That's
It would
bonkers.
have to be
But
like in
realis-
Pawtucket and like.
Why do we want to spend $35,000 just to piss
Yeah,
away?
but hold
if you
on.
live for,
Thank you. This is.
But this is the. I mean, I guess Mary was doing it right, or whatever her name was.
She's doing it right now.
Like, I feel like 28 is that age where probably living by yourself or having your own place, whether it be you.
But
or
she's living with other people.
right. So what about an apartment with other people? Because whether you like it or not, that's just the
Well,
way
here's
the
the
world.
thing. So if
not
Mary-
everybody
if
in the
Mary-
world
if
is
Mary-
living at home.
If Mary
so-
said to him, "Hey, Justin, I don't know if is Mansfield crazy far from where she lives or no?"
No.
Okay. So apartment together in Mansfield, $2,800, spending $1,400 a month on an apartment.
Make that in a weekend
not
selling
right.
cones.
Not right now.
Yeah, but
But
2 years from now, maybe.
Yes, I would be open to that.
Okay, yeah.
She doesn't have 2 years.
37, you can. That's fine.
But 32 years, but it's not 100%. It's not a done deal.
The problem with this is the closer you get to 40, more likely your kid has Down syndrome, and then the overwhelming likelihood that Justin's kid will have Down syndrome.
And he's got the blind. gene.
Blind, right?
So my kids can't get my gene, but my grandchild can.
Well, so but
Really?
But same. But that's what I mean.
My
You're-
grand-
That's not a you
Son,
problem.
Not my granddaughter.
He'll be around for his grandkid.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's way future you problem. It's good that's not
Yeah,
immediate.
but I'd like it to. End.
Well, it's not going to end. Between that and the vaccines, these kids got no shot.
So hopefully, yeah, because if I have boys, it ends. If I have girls, it doesn't.
Right.
That's wild.
Jeez.
So
I think
X and Y
overall,
chromosome.
you've handled. I think you're emotional, but you're an emotional guy, so I got no
I'm an
problem with
emotional.
that.
I'm an
Yeah,
emotional
you're-
guy.
you know. I like you.
I'm
For your own sake, you can admit you loved her.
I like that he's dating. I didn't know that.
I agree.
Yep.
You kept it close to the vest, which I
Yep.
don't like as somebody who cares about Justin. I like as me from the show perspective. I don't like, but he did the right thing.
I did bring it up on the show today. That
I
was
know
me.
you did the right thing. I'm saying you did the right thing.
Okay, so it's mostly just
nobody listens to
impulse.
what I say.
No,
I always say
I'm listening to
I'm
what you're
saying you
saying.
did the right thing. What's
No,
that, Dave?
It's mostly impulse control. Like most of the things that come
He's a
out.
master of impulse control. Look at him.
Right.
Guy
Like the fact that
controls
it just
it,
didn't come out is amazing. It's amazing.
I'm surprised he wasn't seen at some point somewhere.
Oh, yeah. In this area.
That's a win.
He was that whoever saw
Yeah,
him.
that's
though,
good
is
for them.
Classy. Yeah.
Good for them. They might have thought it was his mom too. She's an old woman. I mean,
No. My mom looks very different.
What would your parents think about you dating a 35-year-old? Fine.
Yeah, they'd be fine with it.
Yeah. You never got to that point. The conversation never happened about family or. Huh. When does that happen, Dave? 6 months in? 3 months is decent.
Probably happening
I think you're
soon.
closer. Yeah. I think
You're getting
close
deep
to
at
that.
that
It's probably
point.
happening this weekend. But
Especially
You
today's
wiping
world.
your nose?
yeah,
Did she know that was going to happen this weekend?
maybe.
Say maybe that kind of forced their hand.
Oh, you're gonna meet him this weekend?
No, but we probably have a conversation this weekend.
Why is that?
I don't know. It was Easter.
Oh, yeah. You've invited her over.
No.
You wouldn't have.
Well, I don't know. We would have talked about it. So, but alas, it is what it is.
No bad blood though, right, Justin?
Not the best. song.
That's
Holidays.
As good as I can do.
That's better than I got.
A surprise action I came up with it. Don't torture yourself over it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Torture poets. I'm kind of rolling.
Jesus,
That's pretty
you're a
good.
sycophant. How the fuck? Yeah, I didn't get that one.
We're not out of the woods yet, but
See, you
shut up,
you're right.
Tony.
I'm on
Shut
my
up,
own
Tony.
here. I'm on my own. Wow. It's funny they met because of Taylor Swift, though.
Yeah.
I bet you should feel bad about this, Taylor Swift. But she should. I mean,
No, she should feel good. We had a good couple months.
how
It was
many
great.
lies did you tell on the show about things you did with like Mark or Ant or whatever,
none.
but were really with her? That's not a bad thing, by the way. I'm just
She
saying.
doesn't really do anything though. Like I don't. Like,
Yeah,
what
but he
was
was going to go to a Taylor Swift show the other night.
Oh,
Yeah,
they've been
I
with
was
her.
Yep, I was with her.
So you lied.
Did you ever give her the
When
sweatshirt?
did I lie? I thought I.
Well, you lied to me.
Did you give her that
That's
sweatshirt?
all right.
No, it was a different girl.
I know, but did you have the sweatshirt?
It's somewhere in Bubba's house.
Oh, okay. Opportunity there, but
Well, poor Mary.
her loss.
Her loss, definitely.
Oh my God. She'll always be thinking about Justin on top of her or in the shower.
no,
You guys ever
no.
shower together? Or no?
No.
I don't know. I
Shower
don't know.
sex is overrated.
It's like that's movie stuff.
Yeah.
Water does not lubricate.
Perfect. No, don't say anything else. Justin's a great way to.
Just
quit right
That's true.
Romantic comedy Dave movie like shower sex and like he loves.
Oh yeah,
Well, just the steam. Like
Yeah,
that
you like
scene
that,
is
right,
nice.
right.
Yeah.
I like that
it's
Dave.
against the glass.
Dave's romantic comedy for them is what that they have to go to dinner,
They're at
Imagine
dinner.
this fucking guy blubbering at this poor bastard blubbering at dinner tonight.
No, I do
Just
not
when you
think
feel like an asshole, she's like, hey, let's go to an Italian restaurant. And she's like, yeah, we're having a good time. She's like, yeah, I can't be with you. Then your food's not even there. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
It's not at the table. The table move would be a dick move. It's an in-person thing.
Like a food truck?
So it's like a bench. It's a bench outside.
You said dinner.
Well, they obviously need a
You
reason.
want
She's gonna text, hey,
you want the moon.
Let's get together tomorrow
You want the
night.
water and the moon. You want that shot.
It's
the night.
It's a bench outside. Shut up.
It's something or it's a
Shut the
walk.
fuck
What are you
up.
talking about?
It's a
Imagine
bench.
that Justin orders his food. She orders her food. Like, and then she breaks up with him, and then like you're waiting for your dinner.
Shit.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Just as he eats chicken
What about, like,
parm.
picnic?
What is she gonna do? Hey, let's get together tomorrow night so I can break up with you. That's not. She would make a plan. It would be dinner or drinks.
I am saying she did text. You're saying that I'm meeting in the middle, which is a phone call.
Yes, I think. But if you had to pick one, which one's more normal? I think in person is slightly more normal.
Yes.
But the right.
Okay,
move is a
so
phone call.
if you're saying it's more normal, what's your situation? How does that play out?
If she texted Justin like, "Hey, meet me at the bench," I think the game would be over.
I don't know what it is.
I wouldn't show up.
I don't know what it is, but they
You're
have to
You're
be
not a
together.
real person.
How do they get
You're
together?
not a real person.
Dave's like at 68, overcast, picnic bench.
How do they get together? You just said it's the normal move. So how are they in
Here's
the
the
same
real. Here's the
presence
real
with each
question.
other?
Kirkman and Show is
This is
still
a-
on
this is a tough
hiatus.
question to
This
answer, I guess.
Kirkman and Show's on hiatus. Happens a week ago. Is this a producer show topic?
No.
You save it for the Kirkman and Show. I mean, I would get it out of you eventually. Like,
Yeah,
let's see.
But I would have seen him cry. So, yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, that would have been interesting.
So if this happened
for
like
once
in
on that
studio,
show, yeah, it's
But you would have been pissed if it was a pretty.
furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, no, that's not true.
I probably wouldn't have brought it up. I probably wouldn't have. But you probably wouldn't have been like, "What else?" And I would have been like, "Did you know?"
But I would
2
have
weeks ago.
smelled something.
You would have been. You would have
though.
asked something, and then I would say, "Oh yeah, I know. I was seeing a girl."
I'm going to be honest. I probably would have texted you. And
Texted me that you broke up with her?
You want to come in here?
No.
Just so you had the. No. I wouldn't say that. I just
emergency
would have
show.
showed you the information.
No, I feel
So you
bad. I
could do
feel bad.
whatever.
Justin's a great guy. I mean, he doesn't care about me, but I care about him.
I care about you a lot.
That's not true.
I've cried many times over you.
Don't ever say that again.
Your fault.
Don't say that. But it's her loss.
100%.
You know,
Yeah,
he does have a hairy back, but maybe she likes that.
Is my back that hairy?
Yeah,
I saw hairs.
basketball. We saw.
I saw hairs protruding from the back of the shirt.
Yeah.
I ripped a couple from right here the other day. Boom.
Oh, it's a good feeling.
Ooh, I feel one right now. They're more and more. I'm gonna be like that guy in like 20 years, just a shitload of it.
Are coming out of your ear?
Yeah, it's happening already. I'm like, what?
At a certain age, you just let it go.
How do you even get
Gives a
that?
fuck.
How do you get that hair? You have to have the little, those ones that are like for the nose.
There's like a thing.
Oh, it's like rounded.
But mine are
wax?
weird. Mine are, I get them like here.
Yeah. Stick right out.
Fuck. But I'm losing hair on my legs.
Ugh.
I'm old. I'd show you like,
Normal?
I don't know.
I'd prefer to be hairless on my legs, to be honest with you.
I know. I like to have a little hair on my legs. Like I have spots that are like,
I know guys that shave their chest. Very gay.
yeah, that's gay. Yeah,
Unless you're a swimmer.
I mean, how many people are fucking swimmers?
yeah, what do you like? You probably can't even see them on top. They're like here.
Oh, yeah, you got a little bald. Is that, yeah, just be from rubbing against your pants.
No, I think I have all over I wear pants all over my legs.
Yeah, but it's more friction there.
No, I think it's I was reading. It's like I'm getting older.
Ugh.
I think it's like a lack of testosterone. I think I'm becoming like a fucking woman.
Get on
You can
boosters.
take testosterone.
Get on boosters.
I don't want to.
Oh,
though.
we could, Montante, we could probably get a.
Just get me get the
100%.
fucking just get my fucking golf clubs. Okay, I want my 3, 4, 5,
Hey,
6 hybrids.
They're en route.
Here's a topic for you.
Were you fucking from a horse and buggy from Portland?
Oh, listen, things take time.
We're done, Justin. We got 1 minute. What?
Jeff D. Lowe bought tickets to see the same movie twice in one weekend.
I worry that Sinners is 11:45. Sinners is I like Ryan Coogler, the director of that. He directed Creed and Black Panther, and I like Michael B. Jordan.
Wakanda forever.
The
Maybe she made the right move.
the reviews are through the roof, but I wonder if people are gonna say they like this movie if they don't. Because sometimes you want to like a movie so bad that like people just say they liked it. Like, what if he hates these and go see it again tomorrow?
I know.
Oh, I thought he bought a second ticket after he saw it the first time.
No.
Which is not that weird.
No, that's not weird. To buy 2 tickets in one weekend is.
Have you ever seen a movie back-to-back days?
Ah,
You've seen like 4 movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Have you? It was probably. Did you see Phantom Menace?
I've never seen in theaters back-to-back days.
I saw JFK back-to-back days with Matt Quinn and then Jim Russo with Jim Russo and then myself with my dad maybe. Because Jim saw with Matt Quinn first. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah,
long way.
You're now a solo movie.
By the way,
guy?
these are all canned people.
Right.
Keep that in mind, Dave. What's that?
The near solo guy now at the movies. Are you,
I've always been. I have no problem. No, that's not that.
good little matinee is nice.
Talk about I mean, I was looking at movie theaters in Michigan. But Colony, you going to do anything, do dinner, and he's a perfect.
The fact that
The library was
the,
enough.
the fact that Colony
Library's
doesn't eat at meals would drive me fucking ballistic.
Yeah, but you're that type, so I don't.
What do you mean? I'm normal.
I'm confident enough
Well,
now to not care.
It just feels like it's part of the
I don't eat anything.
conversation.
Get chicken tendies. Get a little something small.
But then you feel embarrassed that you're ordering like
You're not
a child.
109 pounds. You eat something.
Yeah, you eat a lot of pizza.
What does Clemmer do
Yeah.
at meals?
We went to Mexican.
Take home a bicycle puke?
Laconia. We ate a Mexican place, he and I, before the Friday night thing. He was good.
The fact that Clemmer says he's an upset stomach was then going to get Mexican?
No, but this was like Laconia.
Oh, this is when he's 118?
Yeah.
He's
He's
a little
fat
heavier?
now. He's 140.
Yeah.
I listened to some of that KFC thing. He's like, yeah, for the first time in my life, I'm like a
at a
normal
healthy
weight.
weight.
I'm like, you're 6'1", 140.
Yeah.
You're about 50 pounds and you'd still be, right?
Yeah.
6'1", 190 is
Tell you
fine.
what, proportionally, he must look like he has a piece on him.
That's
If
true.
you're that
They say
skinny.
skinny guys have
Yeah.
like big dicks.
I bet you has a long, thick penis, a thin penis.
Oh, yeah,
Like
Bill
a-
Pencil. But
like-
it's longer.
like
It's
this,
longer than the
yeah,
average.
like-
Yeah, as long
Oh,
as it's
for
long.
sure.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't
As
know.
long as
Actually,
it's long,
no,
you
they-
don't want a pencil.
Yeah, they're like, don't they want girth?
Thicker,
Yeah,
better?
they want girth. Yeah, like 5 inches and girthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Who knows? All right. Montante, good to see you as always. Montante's world still rolling on.
No, I'm kicked off Spotify.
Oh, your political views?
I don't know. I just want to log in one day and upload the show. Gonzo.
What a shame.
Yeah. The world lost a good show.
Too bad. Well,
Yep.
hopefully it comes back. Justin, anything else from you?
No.
No. It's always me, right?
Is that you?
Might be.
I wasn't touching anything. Can you see it out there or no?
Might be Coleman's Jeep.
Did you park on the side or in the front?
On the side.
No, it's halfway.
They got it.
Oh, you're in there?
No, they got it. It wasn't me. Whatever it was. So will you know what days next week then? With who?
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. Is
Okay.
the normal. Yeah.
We'll take calls next Friday, maybe. Who's in Monday?
Kevin from Bristol, I believe.
And Mike.
Yep.
Wednesday is
Steve, you'll have to tape, then Freddie's Birdies.
The new bench is good.
it's fine.
It's the same bench.
Is Mud in this week? Next week?
Yeah, well, Mutt's with it. Yeah.
So Mike.
well, we
Mutt.
think, right? Mutt Thursday, hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, how about name Thursday? If you can come in. All right, what are you doing the rest of the day, Monty? Heading back or no?
I think I'm going to go to PGA, one of the pro shops in bottom of Mass, and just get fitted for
Oh,
set.
you should get lunch with Justin. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He could use it. There's anything, Justin?
Yeah, I love Montante.
I'm a little upset he kept the secret from me, but it's all right.
I get it. It's the one person you're not going to tell is you. I mean, you're the biggest fucking blabbermouth in the world.
That's bullshit.
Would-
That's
Dave,
bullshit.
would you tell him that?
That's bullshit. Oh, shut up.
They got a-
Justin,
they
if
got
you're-
a good thing going
Justin, if you're
on.
looking to keep
You
it
would keep-
secret, are you telling
Oh, yeah,
Montante?
no,
that is every phone
That
call
is-
to
that is
everybody in the
bullshit.
fucking world.
I didn't appreciate the text the other day.
What was that?
A guy can't bet on lacrosse anymore and fucking
It's just
live
sad.
through
It's a sickness. You have no
it.
idea
It
what
is.
you're doing.
No
idea.
clue. I lost.
Yeah, it's tough.
Sad.
All right. Monday with Mike and who? Kevin?
Kevin. Yep.
All right. Montante, we'll see you soon, I
Yep.
hope. Justin, hang in there. Dave, we'll talk to you guys Monday.